take off.
Today is gonna be great. It's not even up for debate because tonight it's time for check and mate with your host, the number one entertainer, puts a whip in the game like a lion tamer. It's the one and only game changer. And his hostess with the mostest, a woman so fast she'll make a man lose focus. It's sweet melody. Love what she's telling me. The way she kills it, it's a felony. Stick around to the end. If you don't, it's a cardinal sin. Now let the games be.
Welcome to Checkmate. I'm your co-host, Game Changer 00100. I'm here with Sweet Melody Media, and we have an interesting topic for you all today. How you doing, Melody?
I'm good. How are you, GC?
I am great. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, this topic right here, I thought of you. Everybody thought of you when they saw this. You told me Zone sent it to you.
Mm-hmm.
I sent it to you. You saw it yourself. So what you got to say about it?
Well, we got to let people know what it is.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Basically, an overweight lover decided to get into Uber? No, it was a Lyft, which made it so much more funnier.
Right. A Lyft.
The fact that it's called Lyft.
Right.
Makes it that much more hilarious. So apparently the Lyft driver said, I ain't lifting that.
Yeah, he was like, nah, I am definitely good.
Yes, exactly.
This woman gotta be at least 500 pounds.
Well, she's much too big. She was, way too big to sit in a regular seat, and she knows it. She knows that she is a person that needs to drive a forklift. Yeah. Like,
or a U-Haul.
Yeah, or U-Haul. She knows she's not meant to drive regular cars and be inside regular back seats. It's amazing because she understands that she's going to spend her life making others uncomfortable, and everywhere she go, and everything she do, she's used to it. She's used to the look of disappointment when somebody in the airport realizes that they have to sit next to her.
Yeah,
she understands that this is a part of her life, and she has not only do I think that she's become comfortable with it, I think that she enjoys it.
Definitely, because she's not doing anything about it. She's not, when you look at her page, it's not her at a gym trying to get slimmer, or it's not her at a restaurant eating healthy. It's her rapping with skimpy clothes on. Like she has bikinis on, she got these little skimpy outfits, and she's rapping like it's cute. It's
Mhm.
not cute. Like, bring shame back. I really do think everyone should bring back shame and bully her pretty much. I know it sounds bad, but back then, that's what they did when you were that big. They bullied you into a healthy diet.
Mhm.
Nobody wanted to date you. Nobody wanted to be around you. They would make jokes. So I do feel like they should definitely bring that shame back for women like this. Because
Yes.
yeah.
Provided that is something that she can help, and I'm pretty sure that it is, then yes, they should definitely bring back shame. I don't know about bullying, but they should definitely bring back shame
Oh yeah.
because she should be ashamed for being that big.
Definitely. I low key think they should bring back bullying too, but not to the extent that they did back in the day, you know. But
Well,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, of course, like you should like do stuff to make things like more or less comfortable for her.
exactly.
Like put extra lettuce on her double cheeseburgers. Like I used to do stuff like that at Burger King. Like
Really.
no, well, Burger King burgers don't have lettuce, but I mean, if they did, I would definitely put more of it on there. Like, dang, you need some fiber. That is what I would do in every opportunity I get.
Oh, that's crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, did they get it? Like when they saw the burger, they was like, "Oh, he's trying to be funny because I'm
No,
a."
I never did that. I never did
Oh,
that because I never did that because Burger King burgers didn't have or their double cheeseburgers didn't have lettuce. They don't have lettuce.
right. But I get it. You're saying pretty much that's what people should do today, or I
Yeah,
think
like every opportunity they should like, remind them that they aren't complete human beings.
right.
So, and stuff like that would be a reminder. Now, I don't know if that falls under category of bullying, but they should be reminded regularly that they're not regular. And that's the problem is that society treats them regular. And whenever someone dares to treat them in an irregular fashion, they step away, or I'm sorry, they sue.
Yeah, lawsuit, but it's not just them. It's a bunch of other categories of people as well, but we're not talking about that right now. But anyone who's different always want to sue or always want to yell out discrimination or whatever. But I honestly don't think this guy was discriminating because of her size. I think he legit was afraid for his tires. Like, we're going to play the video now, but before we play it, I just want to say this guy did nothing wrong. I mean, I do Uber Eats. I don't pick people up, but if I did
Ah,
do regular if I did do regular Uber or Lyft, I definitely would not have picked her up. I would have said, "Ma'am, my car is too small and you should order a Uber XL or a Lyft XL. Like you're just too big. It is what it is." I don't think he was trying to be funny. I don't think he was trying to shame her. I think he was honestly concerned about his vehicle. That's just
absolutely, and you should be as well doing Uber Eats because what you're doing is you're hauling food. You're hauling
right.
food, and sometimes if that person will get a whiff of it, and next thing you know, like you go and deliver the food, and they're in your car.
Right. Yeah, well, let's hope that never happens. I mean,
Oh, that hasn't happened yet? Because
it has.
okay, like every now and again the family go to Nevada and in a wood cabin, and they have like these special containers that you're supposed to put your food in, your garbage in, and that's
Mhm.
because of the bears. If you put it in a regular garbage, it'll attract the bears. They'll smell the food, and then they'll come a bearing at you. So I just assume that fat women work the same way, but they don't. They haven't attacked your car yet.
They haven't attacked my car yet. No, they haven't.
Okay.
But yeah, I think they should really care about their appearance And not only because of the way they look, but it's their health as well. And I also hate when they say, well, you can be skinny and unhealthy too. Well, there's a big difference of a skinny, unhealthy person and a huge, unhealthy person. Big difference, because the big, unhealthy person is more likely to have a heart attack
Mm-hmm.
or diabetes. Or I mean, it's clinically proven. Like the statistics is clinically proven. If you're overweight, most likely you are pre-diabetic, or most likely you have heart problems. It is what it is. That's why they breathe so heavily when they walk and they talk, and they can't walk upstairs. It's just unhealthy.
Somebody said, "What's the name of the lawsuit?" The lawsuit isn't a name; it's a size. It's called triple XL.
Oh my
Is the
God.
name of the suit that she's wearing. That is the only suit she can wear.
Oh, Jesus. You funny. But real quick, before we get into the video, because I am about to play it now, I just want to say hi to everybody in the chat, because I see some faces.
There's no faces in the chat. It's just letters.
There's letters, but faces, the whatever, you know what I mean, profile
Yeah,
pictures. But we have Angie, Angela C, salute to
that's a face.
you. There's a face. We have Irby, salute to you, Irby. No Country for Old Simps, salute to you. We have AHJ, hello. Hi, Cynical,
Hey,
salute. We have Blue, hey, Blue.
why
He
are you
said,
saying GC? Are you
"GC, are you
serious?
serious?" I guess the topic. He knew it was a GC topic. He knows fat women.
Oh well, what's the name of the video? Woman files lawsuit against Lyft driver after she denies ride to due to
Yeah,
her body
that's
size. Yeah, you know
definitely
that.
a GC. Yeah, he knew that. And I think that is it for now. Let me see. Yep, that's it for now. All right, guys. So I'm about to play this video. So get ready. And share. Like and share, guys. Please. Let's get me into the algorithm. Let's get us into the algorithm again. Okay, fair use, y'all.
Tonight on The Edge, a Detroit rapper is going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank Damas, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack is live in Detroit with the story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a.
Now, white people are slick.
How so?
They're slick with their vernacular. Notice how she said unfolded,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that women her size can't fold.
Jesus. Yes.
You can't really fold something that's round, can you?
No,
Like
you
try
can.
folding a basketball. She know that she can't fold. You can only fold thin things like paper,
Right.
or like pipe cleaners, like those wire people and stuff like that. Like you could fold a Barbie doll. You can fold,
Right.
and I'm pretty sure that there isn't some guys that wouldn't mind folding you. Yeah.
Oh my God. Funny.
Certain things can be folded, and other things cannot be folded. They knew what they were saying, So tell us how the story unfolded. They have like their inside white laughs at
Oh
stuff like
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah. And I know they love covering ratchet, big black women and black men. They love that. That's how they get their laughs and giggles.
And also it makes them like thankful that they're white.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at her own figure, the woman on here in the snow and stuff, and she's like, "Whew, thank goodness I'm white.
Of course.
Thank goodness I'm white. Thank you. Thank goodness when I was 9 years old, my parents sent me to fat camp. Thank
Right.
goodness for that. Thank
Thank
goodness."
goodness.
And
Thank
white guys are saying to themselves, like, "Oh, thank goodness I don't have to deal with that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have anything like that in my family. I don't have anything like that at a family reunion. I don't have anything like that hitting on me. I can." They are lucky that they can ignore people like this their entire lives.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to even communicate with people like this. They probably don't even have friends that look like that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, they did not.
Crazy.
Ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size?
Oh,
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us
Look how big she is.
look, she waddle.
Yeah.
Let me see you waddle. Let me see you shake it. And her breasts are small. Oh, she's all around trash.
She's pretty bad, but she's popular. She's popular on Instagram because she raps.
Everybody's popular on Instagram.
Yeah, but she don't have any real friends because a real friend would tell her about herself. Like, girl, you need to lose at least 300 pounds. Because I think she said she's about 500 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's almost big enough to be on that show, that 600-pound show.
Well, I mean, you don't measure how much she needs to lose in regular terms.
Mm-hmm.
What you need to do is you need to just say how much she needs to shrink in like a new measurement of big. Like she needs to lose like 4.5 wampums. You have to just make up work. Like just keep losing until you figure out what wampums is. Like just come back when you're 4 wampums smaller.
Wampums.
You need to just to confuse them. You don't need to speak regular words to fat women. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Just go lose some wampums. Don't come back to me until you are 4.5 wampums smaller.
Wampum. I can't.
Honestly.
Why wamples? Because she looked like she walked womp.
Any word. You can put any word in there, and that's what she needs to lose.
4 wiggle wamples.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like 8 kilojugs. Yeah. Like you could just say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But she knows she needs to lose it.
She does, though. Like, that's very unhealthy. She don't have any real friends.
No, she does not.
No. Because they be like, you look good, girl. Like, on her Instagram page, people be like, oh, ignore the haters. You look so good and blah, blah, blah. And when you go to their page, it be like good-looking women. And I'm like, come on now.
Exactly. They are encouraging depravity.
Right.
And so a horrible thought came to my head just now when I was mentally debating myself on if Jesus loves her. I was like, I wonder if Jesus loves her. And I'll tell you my answer, but I was thinking about what would the Romans do to her? Because you know, he wasn't the only person that was crucified. That was a standard punishment in the Roman Republic, in Rome. That was just a standard punishment. They did that to a lot of people they really didn't like.
Right.
I don't think you could crucify her regular. I think that she would just break the cross and just like be lying on the ground on a cross.
Aww.
Like it does. Yeah. You know, I mean, you can't feed her to the lions because it's too much gristle. Mm-hmm. Like it's too much slimy and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, she's literally shaped like a gummy bear. She got the small breasts. You told me that what I thought were the breasts were the hands last time was the arms. But she definitely is shaped like a gummy bear.
That is not a gummy bear. When was the last time you ate a gummy bear that's shaped like that?
I'm just saying she's big with the small breast.
No, that is not a gummy bear shape. That is the shape of a snowman made by retarded second graders. That's what that is.
That's not nice.
Well, to the second graders, no. But like when you make a snowman and you don't know what you're doing, and the middle ball of snow is bigger than the bottom ball of snow, and then you ran out of snow, so you just like put like a regular handful of snow as the head. That's what it looks like. Now I never like lived in snow, but I got a feeling that it's like that.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, her shit. You know what? Okay, you remember those Weebles Wobbles weebles wobbles, but they don't fall down?
Yeah, my cousin had one.
Does she look like that to you?
No.
No.
No. So for those of you who don't know what Millie's talking about, there was this there was a blow up toy with sand at the bottom, and you push it, and it just keeps coming back up. But it wasn't round. It was shaped more like a bullet.
Oh, it was? No, because I heard my mom said someone looked like that. So that's the picture. I don't even know what that is, but that's the picture I got because the person that she said looked like that is shaped like her. So that's what made me say that. But
well, maybe because your mom is of course a different generation to me. Like it could be like a different thing, or maybe what I think a Weeble Wobble is something else. But I do know that there was a toy that was just as I described, and it never fell down. My cousin used it like a punching bag.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought that was, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, she definitely needs to lose at least, I would say at least 300 pounds, at least. But yeah, oh look,
wampums,
I got a
wampums, 4.5 wampums.
Wampums, exactly.
You have a cash app, or you have a super chat.
Yes, let's read it. Thank you, Kevin Murray, for the $5 super chat. He said, if the Uber doesn't fit, you must quit. Thank you. Thank you for that, Kevin. Appreciate it. Peace to you, H&M. Salute. Thanks for coming. And 1D Forever, I see you in the chat. Thank you for coming as well. Okay, let me continue.
She was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled.
You see that she okay. Notice that she's not walking like one foot in front of the other. She's just like leaning side to side each time she, and like it every time the foot goes a little bit further.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
It's bad. I don't think she's obese. I think she's morbidly obese, if you ask me. She's not just regular.
We need to make up new words for it.
Yeah, because that's a whole different level.
You know what I do. All right.
That's a whole different level right there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is.
That's what do you call it? SBBW? Super?
I don't have a word for that. I was gonna make up like a new word.
What word is that?
Galanicus. She's Galanicus.
Why Galanicus? What does that mean?
Well, I was thinking about something big, and there's a Marvel character called Galactus, and he's so big he eats planets. And but I didn't want to use Galactus, and then I'm thinking like Glanger, so I'll say Galanicus, yeah.
Galanicus. That's pretty bad. Oh my God, we're going to hell talking about her like that. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Okay.
Hold up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room.
He said, believe me, you can't.
Well, see, it's not a matter of fitting it inside the car. It's the matter of the damage to the car that it will cause because she's so big. And here's what I mean by that. Because not this big, but when I was homeless, I used to, and I was working, there was a big girl that I worked with, and after work, she begged me for a ride home, and I'd give it to her. I'd give it to her for a very particular reason. One, because I was living in my car, what I would do was I would scout for places to park. When I was homeless, I would park places, and like grocery store parking lots and stuff, and in the middle of the night, the cops come like tapping on my window.
Right.
So I had to find like a nice little hiding spot to park, and there was some homes for sale in her neighborhood. So anyway, she lived in the Oakland Hills, and I would actually hear my transmission slip as I attempted to haul her up the hill. You could hear it. No, honestly.
You can actually literally hear your transmission slipping.
I had a Pontiac Sunfire, And yes, I could. I know that it don't sound like that when she's not in the car. Absolutely. So she does put a strain on the transmission.
Right.
Women like that put strains on transmissions. It is more wear and tear on the car, and then they have like a fat essence in the air that the next Lyft customer can smell.
Oh, I have a story when you're done.
Go for it.
Go ahead. Oh, you're done?
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I have a story about someone who leaves a scent everywhere they go, and they're about her size, and nobody never want to put them in their car because the seat will smell for days. Like one person I know, she's actually the niece of this lady I'm talking about. She hates putting her aunt in a car, but one day she did because she needed a ride. This poor girl had to get her seats detailed because it smelled so bad. And she said she took soap and water and tried to scrub the seats, and it made the smell worse.
Yeah.
Like she said, it made it worse.
Yeah. No, it's spam jelly. The smell that you're describing is spam jelly. It's basically okay. So everybody sweats, obviously. You know, we all sweat, but the difference is that their sweat is what's called gelatinous, and that's not a made up word. It's gelatinous. Gelatinous is something kind of like Jello, but softer, more like jelly. And it's thicker than regular sweat. Like I sweat liquid like a regular human being. Their sweat is gelatinous, meaning that it's a gel close to Vaseline. And since it's thicker, it's harder to wash out, and it does smell worse. And you know, somebody say take a shower. No, it's not. It's not a matter of taking a shower. They don't take regular showers. They take car washes. Like that's what it takes to get them temporarily fresh. I'm not joking, you know.
But why smell? Like, why can't you be big and smell fresh? Like, just
because okay. See, here's the thing. The reason why the armpit smells more, you got to put a deodorant on it, and you know you got to do whatever you got to do to your box. It's because it's a crack and crevice. It's a crack and or crevice. Now, with big people, they have a lot more cracks and crevices, you know, to wash. It's okay. Think of it like a what's that called? English muffin. No, not an English. Is that an English muffin? What's that you eat for breakfast?
English muffin, right?
Okay, it's not English toast or something.
No, it's definitely English muffin. I eat.
But you put those in a toaster, right?
Yeah, you put them in a toaster.
Yeah,
you could put butter in them or jelly or whatever.
Yeah, so I remember seeing an old commercial of that, and they was like, "Ooh, look, it got nooks and crannies." That's the thing. Fat people got all kinds of nooks and crannies. They got all kinds of nooks and crannies, and because I know this because a friend of mine, she was in a woman's prison for a little bit, and they used to like sneak weapons and stuff in to the prisons and fat women folds. They used to like sneak all kinds of stuff. Like they used to sneak laptops. They used to sneak like makeup. They used to sneak axes. Like they would sneak all kind of stuff in fat women's folds and crevices.
Crazy.
Drugs. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And up in their butt cracks and everything. Ugh.
Well, butt cracks is something that everybody has. So the guards know to look for that. But fat cracks, they go deeper, and they don't, because nobody want to dig in a fat crack. They be hiding whole laptops in there, and sometimes not even laptops. Sometimes it's like whole desktop computers.
Ugh, yuck.
You know, they be hiding like VR goggles. Like I'm telling you, they hide a lot of stuff in there.
Wow, they can probably put like lighters, all types of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Crazy. But I mean, listen, if I was a big girl, I will make sure I lift and wash. Lift and wash. Why don't they do that? It's like they don't wash under the cracks and the nooks and the crannies. They don't get all under that. They I don't know. A lot of them do really hold an odor.
I think that they do wash, Melody. I just think that imagine like, you know that if you was forced to wear a puff coat in the summertime in Cali, like all the time, you know, you could take a shower, but you are that person walking around in a puff coat,
Right.
you know, all the time. You're going to smell again, and you're gonna have to wash again.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Clue, lift and wash. Like, lift all of the crannies, the nooks and crannies. Like, that's the problem women with big breasts have. I don't have big breasts, so I don't have this problem. But sometimes if they don't lift the breast and wash underneath, it can hold an odor. You
Mhm.
know, you have to lift, you have to wash. I guess like you men, I hate to talk like this, but don't you gotta lift the sack and get under the sack? You gotta wash, you gotta lift, you gotta open your butt cheeks to get in the cracks. You gotta lift and open every single flap and nook and cranny. You gotta open it up and get in there.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
you do.
I mean, if
No,
you
you
don't
do.
wash under your sack, isn't it gonna smell?
Yeah, because it's a crack. It's a. You talking about the tank? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You do have to wash that. You do.
Yeah, exactly. So
I
why
mean, you got to wash the balls too. It's part of the overall genitalia area.
right.
But I mean, I'm saying that they have to take special care for a larger portion of their body, and even then, it doesn't last very long. But trust me, they sweat, and it's gelatinous.
It's gelatinous. Yeah. And she was like, "Hey, I don't know if she peed in my car and it just smells bad. I don't know what it was." She was like, "But the smell was crazy." She said, "I had put people in my car after that and they was like, 'Oh my God, your car smells so bad.' Like everybody smelled it."
Yeah, and he's a Lyft driver, so he'll lose money. He'll get bad ratings and stuff. People just say his car. They'll think that it's something he did, or they might even think that the smell is him.
Exactly. So there's a lot of red flags of putting this woman in your car. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires. Like
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car.
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Hank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like,
I know you got something to say.
No, there's a bunch I could say to that. Like,
Yeah,
it's funny that how white people just be like, and the rapper says she's tough. Like, okay, that makes a person tough, saying that they're tough
right.
or rapping while fat. Like, I mean, she's literally crying about being denied access to a lift.
Yeah.
She don't ride. She's not able to ride elevators. Like, what's the capacity?
Oh, I
There's a
think it can fit,
capacity.
some of them can fit like 15 people. I've been on like big
That's
ones.
not made for humans. That's made for those elevators
Freight.
are made for like freight.
Yeah, she probably have to use a freight elevator.
Yeah. Because we know she's not going to use the stairs.
Yeah. She should use the stairs. Like if I was her weight, I would use stairs everywhere I went. I would never take an elevator. I would
If I
park
was
far
her
away.
weight, I would use Ozempic on my French fries like it was ketchup.
Yeah, she needs Ozempic. She can definitely use Ozempic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's what they need. They need an African. And I'm not talking about a regular African like the people we see. I'm talking about a bush African. I'm talking about an African in the bush that knows how to blow darts at people, and he needs to blow an Ozempic dart on her.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, she needs Ozempic. She needs weight loss surgery. She needs a bunch of things because that cannot be healthy walking around like that. Cannot be.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised she's able to like dance around and rap without like getting out of breath. That's the thing.
She's not dancing around. Look again.
Okay, let's look at that again. I'm gonna put it on mute though because it's music.
Oh yes, smart.
Yeah, but what is it? JJ, right? To go back. What is it?
Yeah, you just press J to go back 10 seconds. You press it again if you want to.
Okay, let's play again.
Yeah, it did.
My tires, you know, like
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car.
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
Okay. No.
Oh.
What? Got it. There you go. You see that? That's not dancing.
Yeah.
That's two waddles.
Yeah.
Like regular people do two steps.
It really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a lift. My
You said it was 2 waddles.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Ugh.
be hurting pretty soon too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying,
Did they just say weight was protected?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, you know, there used to be protections for everybody that needed it, you know, like, but now everybody wants to be protected. And now as a result of that, nobody's protected.
Oh, because of Trump.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is unbelievable.
I mean, there's certain groups of people that shouldn't be protected. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I think that we should definitely bring Shane back. Like I said, bring Shane back and get these people in check, because that is not normal.
Well, I mean, if you could give like a valid, non-bigoted justification on why you have this particular thing going, you know, then absolutely. You know, say if I was a Lyft driver, you know, and to be perfectly honest, I'm not gonna say this, but I probably wouldn't let inebriated white girls into my car.
Why?
Well, quite simply put, they're more prone to vomit.
Yeah.
White girls get drunker than anybody else I know of, any other group of people I know of.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
it's a risk. I get it.
Yeah, I don't want them to vomit in my car. Like, look, you're drunk and you're a white girl.
So you're saying, do you think it's okay to stereotype before you put people in your car? Like if
I wouldn't say it publicly. And in fact, I wouldn't even because it's not a stereotype. I wouldn't let anybody in the car that is that drunk.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, they have a tendency to get drunker than anybody else I know of. But race aside, I wouldn't let somebody who's too drunk in my car because they'll throw up. And that's nasty.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't let certain people in my car too. I'm not gonna lie, for safety reasons. Like if somebody get in my car and I see like a weapon on their waist or something like that, even if it's a licensed weapon, I still wouldn't feel safe letting them in my car. Or like if I see a knife, or if they just look too hood, tattoos all over their face, like I probably would stereotype too, especially being a woman as small as I am. Like that would kind of scare me. So I don't see anything wrong with stereotyping people before they get in your car, just like he did with the lady. I just really don't.
Angela C said Mexican women do they're worse than white girls. No. There's a different type of drunk. And there's phases of it. Mm-hmm. There is a confrontational / sexual phase drunk that white girls get to, and then they keep drinking. Mexican girls stop at that point. You know, I never seen Mexican girls like throw up drunk. Throw up drunk is the maximum drunk. Like, you know, that's maximum drunk. Mexican girls, they tend to stop at the whole, you know, confrontational, you know, surly, and sexual.
Right. Yeah, but Mexican women and men, they drink a lot, and the thing about them is they can drink all day long. They start as soon as they wake up until they go to go to sleep, especially if they're working Mexicans. Like if they work outside, oh my God, they stay with a beer in their hands.
They
So
like to party, and I like that about them.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
But there's no term called Mexican girl wasted. There is a term called white girl wasted.
Agreed. Definitely agreed. They'd be ready to fight when they're drunk.
Yeah, I mean, and that's when they stop. But white girls, once they get past the fighting stage, they damn it, they still keep drinking. But
True.
no, when I see people at that point of drunkenness, I would not let them in my car. Let me see who else I wouldn't let in my car. If somebody looked like that they were 8 3/4 of a month pregnant, I will let them in my car.
Why? Oh, just in case they have to give labor.
Well, the water break, and I don't want
labor.
I don't want a bunch of baby water in my car.
Oh yeah.
I don't want a bunch of vagina baby water in my car. That's the worst thing ever.
Gotcha. So you don't want really, really pregnant women in your car.
Yeah, I don't want any pregnant juice in my car. I don't want a baby to pop out of my car. Like there's all sorts of stuff.
Baby water. They laughing at you. Clue said baby water.
Yeah. If I lived in a place like that, I wouldn't let like a dude that's flaming go to a neighborhood I know that's not. Well, flaming has multiple meanings.
Okay.
By flaming, I mean like he's part of a gang. He's part of a gang that wears red a lot.
Okay.
And then he's like, "Yeah, man, take me to this neighborhood. I got something to say to these." Like, no, I'm not getting in the middle of your foolishness.
What if you were the driver that they called after they robbed a bank and you didn't know?
No. If I don't know, I don't know. But if somebody come out robbing a bank, like like, hey, I paid for this ride, like, nah, that's foolishness.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely certain circumstances where we shouldn't let people in our car, and I definitely think that's one of them with the heavyset woman. Definitely. Just can't do it. Weighing your car down, messing up your tires, smelling up your seats. It's just so much. It's just so much wrong there. So many red flags.
Yeah, and then there's a temperature problem too.
What? It's going to be too hot in a car?
Yeah, they warm the car.
Jesus Christ.
It's true. They're warmer than everybody else. You ever be in the presence of one and everybody else is regular temperature, but they standing outside and they breathing hard? Mm-hmm. That's because they're warmer they're not 98.6 degrees. They're not 98.6 degrees. Why? Because everybody else is a blanket and they're a comforter. They're like a thick comforter.
Jeez.
Like everybody else's skin is a blanket. Their skin is a comforter.
Yeah. I get what you mean. They have thick skin. I get what you mean.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same under the law. It's
press pause.
Yeah.
Why do people always just make their struggles our struggle?
Crazy, right?
Like, it's not the same. Being fat is basically, and this is a white man talking to all you swirlers that's listening, you default as fat. Black people default as fat, according to this guy.
Yeah. Because he's like, I don't want, as soon as we talking about a heavyset woman, he went straight to black. And then he's going to go to rainbow. And then he puts all of us in the same category, which is sad.
I wonder if rainbow people, because that they like non-rainbow guys. Mm-hmm. I wonder what would happen if they use that line on black guys. They've hit on me before, but they've never used this line. And that is, hey, we're all minorities, we're all protected class, so you might as well suck some penis.
Oh, that'll be crazy.
I mean, it's all the same. I mean, black is the same as rainbow, so you might as well suck some penis or let me suck yours. You might as well. I mean, we're all the same. It's the same thing. You're black and I'm rainbow, so it's the same thing, really.
Oh, jeez.
Like that's his logic.
Yeah. That's his logic, but it's very flawed. I'll tell you that. Very, very flawed. All right, let's continue.
The same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see what we go through as bigger.
He don't have a healthy car.
Let's go back and see it.
Well, listen at his car. Listen at his car struggle.
Okay.
Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Oh, yeah, it does sound bad.
That car is struggling.
Yeah, no wonder.
So this poor dude, you got this poor dude. I'm not talking about economically speaking, but I'm saying that his livelihood depends on his automobile, which is running on a wing and a prayer. And she want to stuff her full. Holy crap! His car could break down because of her. She sits down and then a tailpipe falls. And that's it. That is his income. He won't have money to get the car fixed. It's a bad economy, so to be a while before he find another job. And when he does, he won't even be able to take his car there.
Exactly. And let's be honest, you don't make that much money with Lyft. What, for that ride, it probably was like $10 or less just for that ride. Like, and I'm not going to put my car at risk for $10. Are you crazy?
Especially when it's this car. Like this car is like this car. I mean, his engine sounds like her heart. Like it's just like running on fumes.
Oh my gosh.
Like it's not going at a healthy sound.
Mm-hmm. It does sound bad. That's definitely a hoopty. But I have a question. They don't even allow you to drive hoopties with Lyft. Don't you have to have like a newer year car to do Lyft? I know it's different.
I tried to get my cousin in. I think it has to be like less than 10 years old.
Right?
But that's the age. That's the age of the car. Apparently the condition could vary. Like that car is probably like less than 10 years old, but it had a hard life. Mm-hmm. It had a harsh 10 years.
Yeah, it sounds like it need like an oil change or something.
Well, I tell you what it don't need, and that's a fat chick in it. And that's probably the car just like snarling at him.
Mm-hmm.
Like it probably sounds regular, but when she came, it was like, "Her, don't you let that bitch inside me." Mm-hmm. Like that's the car snarling at him. That's the car getting angry.
Please don't put her in here, please.
Somebody said Uber has a rental service. The thing about that is this: I heard that cut into your profits.
Wow.
Because you're renting a car so you can Uber. And then they just take all your monies.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Clue, I love that picture of you and your wife. Nice picture.
Oh, Clue has a picture now. Mm-hmm. No, that's Clue Studios.
Yeah, that's
wasn't he Clue something else before?
His name was just.
Wasn't he just Clue?
It was just Clue before, and he didn't have a picture, but now he got a picture with his wife, and I like that picture. And he's rebranding, he said.
Ah, got you. Okay.
That's dope.
I didn't know Clue had a channel.
Yeah. He got a channel and everything. That's how I knew that was his wife. Well, no, actually, because of Instagram, I knew that was his wife.
Oh, I don't Instagram.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's nice. I love it.
But I'll be by the channel, though.
I
said I'll be by the channel, by Clue's channel.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a support too, Clue. Just let me know when you go live because I don't get anybody's notifications. Like I don't even get yours, GC.
Yeah, I know.
Like that.
You told me before.
Yeah. So adult supervision said he thought it was DJ Clue. No, you
Yeah, I
thinking
knew
about
it.
DJ Cuda. That's who you thinking about.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Let's continue.
Yeah, I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people, you know.
We did reach out to Lyft. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, Lyft, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride. Reporting live on Detroit's West Side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And because these Lyft drivers, their own personal rides, I mean, they turn people away, but they have some discretion, you're saying. But when it comes to some of these protected liberties, no.
That is what the attorneys are saying, and they said they had enough to file suit. They have filed that lawsuit, and Lyft has been served, but we will see what happens. We'll stay in touch with Deja.
Yeah, it's interesting because you said so many people came forward after this, so clearly it's an issue out there right now. Thanks, Jessica.
They came forward because they see it's money in it.
Exactly. Just like with the Diddy situation, like not saying that Diddy didn't do it. I know he did. He did some of it, but as soon as these women saw that there was money involved, they wanted to lie. They wanted to make up stories.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing with the Lyft. And the Jay-Z as well. Yeah, she even lied. So,
you know, yeah, that's what they do. They're opportunists. They're fat opportunists.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Oh, I'm fat, and I took a ride share before." Now let's talk about this so-called rapper. Why are you taking a regular Lyft?
Right.
Isn't there like a fancy Lyft?
Well,
and she takes it everywhere. She's a carless fat rapper.
Yeah, but she's an Instagram rapper. She's Instagram famous, not like, a big rapper. But now she's more famous. See, she took this opportunity to record this. She saw money in it. She saw a dollar sign. She saw clout. She saw fame. So that's why she did this. I don't even think this really bothers her.
About in a little bit of time, and she's not going to win anything. Maybe Uber or Lyft will settle, but I hope not, because it'll set a bad precedent.
Exactly. But real quick, I want everybody in the chat, if you think she has a chance at winning this lawsuit, put a 1 in the chat and put a 2 in the chat if you think he's going to win. 1 in the chat if you think she's going to win. 2 in the chat if you think he is going to win. Okay, let's see. We have H&M with the 2. So he's going to win it. Clue said he's going to win. New Moon says she's going to win. And I want you to explain why, New Moon. And Adult Supervision said he's going to win. Kevin Murray said he's going to win. Okay, so we have a lot of people who think she don't have a chance at getting this money. But then we have one person that said she might win. And I understand why he says that. Like they said,
New Moon is a chick.
Heavy said, yeah, number 1 is a woman. Number 2, they even said it themselves that bigger people are protected. So that right there gives her the upper hand because she's a heavy set woman. Mm-hmm. It's like when you're something negative, like you can be a heavy set person or you can be broke, getting child support, getting food stamps and all that. It seems like they reward you for that. They reward you for negativity. Okay.
That's what DEI is. When it was just black people, it was affirmative action or equal opportunity employment or something like that, or civil rights. But everybody just got in on it and say, "Hey, I'm fat, so gimme."
And that's crazy. All you gotta do is eat and be unhealthy, and you get what you want. That's silly.
Yeah.
If anything, people should be shaming her and telling her to lose weight. That's what they should be doing.
Yeah. And he was polite about it too. He's like, "I'm sorry, I cannot take you."
Mm-hmm. Like, if it was me, I'm gonna be honest. If it was me and I pulled up to that, I would cancel it and pull off. Like, I wouldn't even roll my window down. I wouldn't speak to her. I would just pull off because I wouldn't want any confrontation. Like, I know what women like that bring to the table, and definitely it's going to be a little bit of confrontation. Like, she's going to want to argue. She's going to want to record like a Karen. She's going to want to do all of that. So I'm good on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody said, ain't nobody wanting to smell that whale's air. Yeah, we talked about that. Like, nobody wants to smell that. Mm-mm. And most likely, being that big, you do have an odor. You do. So let's just be honest. And yeah, I
Someone said
like
something
your
interesting. He said,
um,
remember when Kevin Smith tried to sue the airlines for charging him for 2 seats? I didn't know that he did that. I remember that he
oh, I
was kicked
remember
out
that.
for that reason. But yeah, there is now airline policy, and this is not discrimination to where if you are too big, you have to purchase 2 seats.
I saw a
And
woman do that too.
yeah,
She was complaining about that.
and they know what it is. They look at themselves as Rosa Parks. They know what it is
Mhm.
when they go in. They know going on the airport that somebody's going to bother them for 2 seats. She knew that this was going to happen. That's why she had the recorder on. They know that stuff like this happens. They just waiting to sue people.
Yeah,
They
they
just
wait
provoke
on.
people until. And this poor driver, he got to deal with this. Hopefully, he just moves to Uber and just not have to deal with such foolishness. And then next time he wants to not let a big broad into his car, he just says, like, oh no, it's no. It's not because you're big, it's because you're too beautiful of a goddess to ride in such a meager conveyance.
Right. Real quick, because I think Blue wanted his take on this. I know you said you can't stay long, but I
Yeah.
just put the link out there for Blue. Just for Blue, nobody else, because he wanted to give his take on this. So Blue, the link is in the chat. But while we're waiting for you, I know you covered Lizzo already on your show, but how do you feel about her not wanting to lose weight? Like, she's pretty much at her peak. She's like, okay, I hit my goal. What is she now, like 200 and something pounds, and she want to stay that way? How do
Well,
you feel?
on that same post,
You
she
cannot beat
said,
the
Oh,
casino too many
mute
times and
mute
come
up,
back
Blue.
in there.
Hello.
Hi, Blue. Mute up, because GC was saying something.
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you. I couldn't hear you.
You have a lot of noise in your background. Mute up.
Oh, yes, I do. I do. Let me turn it up. Hold on.
All right, go ahead, GC. What were you saying?
no, I was saying that on that same post, she said, and she looks forward to making her new goal. Now, I did state on my show that I didn't know what she meant by her new goal. Like, does she mean like, okay, now that I've reached this weight, I'm going to go for my next benchmark weight? Or does she mean like, okay, now that I've reached this weight, I have a new goal, and that is to learn Spanish?
Yeah,
I'm hoping that she has like a continued weight loss goal.
No, from what I heard her say she's good at where she's at. This is what she wanted to be at. She don't want to get skinny. She just wanted to lose some of that weight. She liked being a full figure woman.
Oh no, she's just slightly less fat than she was before. So, and I'm glad that I reserved my kudos, because people. I was saying that I'm not going to give kudos until she's reached a Jennifer Hudson style satisfactory weight.
Right.
She's actually right now she's bigger than Jennifer Hudson was before she started her journey for weight loss.
Right. Which is the crazy part. Like,
It is
how are
crazy.
you happy there?
It is crazy. I mean, you see, here's the thing. She thinks that there's different levels of big. Like you say that this woman that we just talked about was 500 pounds. Does it really matter if she's 3? You what is that gonna make my penis hard? She just comes up to me at 300 pounds and say, "Oh, I lost 200 pounds." Like, you're still fat.
Right.
You're still fat. And if Lizzo has stopped her journey, then I would say that, like, you're still fat.
Yeah, Lizzo is still big, and she needs to slim down. I think women should be at least under 200. Like, because some women are tall. If you're really tall, then maybe you could be 180, you know, but it depends on your height. But if you short and big, like Lizzo, that's not good. Because now you're looking bigger, you know, that you're looking wider.
Nobody's looking at her height. Nobody's looking at a big woman's height. What are you talking about? Listen, I'm not gonna look at a woman who's like, oh, she's fat, but she's 6'6". No, I don't care. I don't care. Fat is, there's nothing that overrides fat for a woman.
Right.
I repeat, there's nothing that overrides that for a woman. A man, you know, he could be big, but be rich. Shout out to, and rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. You know, heartthrob never, black and ugly as ever. However, I Gucci down, he can make up for it. You think I care if you know, if this chick came at me with Gucci on?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing she can do outside of lose weight.
Wow.
She said, wow, I'm coming to derail the show.
All right, let's go. What's going on?
I'm coming to derail the show because I'm tired of GC and Sweet Melody Speak talk about sizes. We should just call the show Sweet Melody Nerds. We got Trump out here snatching people out the garbage can, and y'all still talk about sizes. GC, I blame you, the nerd.
Nah, you funny.
Well, okay, here's the thing about that. I try to stay away from politics, but I do agree with you. There are other topics in the world. However, I like this one. There is something entirely disgusting about fat women. Well, let me ask you this, Blue.
Your noise in the background.
No, my bad. Yeah, we're good.
Let me ask you this, Blue. Are you attracted to fat women?
What they got to do with anything? Trump out here putting people in the garbage can. I don't give a fuck about the fat women.
Well, yeah, but
language.
It's the topic at
What
hand.
my French? Do I like fat women like that? Women that y'all was showing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I can't. No.
What kind of fat women do you like?
That's I don't know. Like fat women. Do you like fat women? I don't know what fat women is. That's a fat woman.
Okay.
We'll be sitting here talking all day about people's fatness.
Yeah, that's the conversation you joined.
Yes, I know. Unfortunately, I'm trying to change the conversation because there's more stuff to talk about. You say you want to stay away from politics. I want to stay away from sizes.
Then why did you come on a panel that's talking about sizes?
I think he's being
I said
funny.
I've come to derail the show.
No, but seriously, Blue, like, do you feel that she has the right to sue Lyft over her because he wouldn't let her in a car? Like, think about it. If you
Would that be called discrimination?
It's discrimination. Yeah, they said it was discrimination. And
all right, let's be realistic. You know me.
Cities.
You know me. I'm in the middle. I'm gonna talk fair. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I was in my car, I'm just saying, if I was in my truck and I pulls up and she outside, there's things that I know that's gonna come along with that. And I think when dude pulled up and he saw her outside, he didn't want to deal with the things that came along with her. So I think that was his he had the right to feel that way. I'm not going to say he didn't have the right to feel that way. He did have the right to feel like, hey man, I don't want to put this girl in my car. She gonna fuck up my car. He got the right to feel that way.
So you don't think she's gonna win a lawsuit because she's suing Lyft because he did not want her in the car?
No, she's not.
Because first of all,
because you know why?
Yeah.
Because whatever his, because at the end of the day, he still has a right. That's his vehicle. So if he had a reason for why he didn't do it, which you don't need a reason if he didn't want to do it, that's just what it is.
Right. This is the thing. This is why I don't think she would win. Because Uber, Lyft, all of those rideshare jobs, isn't it like
You work for
independent?
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you work for yourself. You are
And
independent.
that's what I'm
So
saying. So
you're
now
able to turn
so
down
so
somebody.
when you get to the legal side of this, you see what I'm saying? Everybody just outside talking about it. Oh, this opinion. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But I think when you get to the legal side of it, far as the rules and regulations and the rights that driver do have, she's not gonna win.
Right.
Now let me ask you something, because I ain't really looked at the video. What he pulled up and didn't let it in or something? Or he said, no, you fat? Did he say anything, disrespectful to her?
No, he did not.
So it's a thing of he pulled up, say, no, sorry, I can't get you right. Can't get you right, and pulled up respectfully, and she wanted to sue because she felt like she was too fat.
No, the thing is, you probably didn't see what we just showed, but he was pretty much saying, no, you can't fit in the back of my car. And she was like, yes, I can. My friend has, my mom, hold on, my mom's calling me. Let me just turn down the volume. So pretty much she was saying, no, I know I can fit in the back of your car because my friend has a car just like this, but a newer year. And he was like, no, but my tires. She was like, but you didn't even try to let me in. Like, I saw the full video. She was like, but you're not even trying to, like, you're not even giving me a chance to see if I could fit. He was like, no, I'm sorry. I know you can't fit. And my tires. So that was pretty much the conversation. That was the conversation.
Wait, what was his race? He wasn't black, right?
I don't think he was black. I think he was like
Indian
or something like that. That's what it sounds like.
Some type of Spanish. I bet it was.
Wait. Breaking news. A plane just crashed into the DC bridge, you said, Mom? Oh, into the DC River. Breaking news. A plane just crashed into the Washington, D.C. River. Wow.
What?
Yeah, a plane just crashed. Breaking news, y'all. A plane just crashed into the Washington, D.C. River. Breaking news. Wow. So it seems like they was trying to, because, that's where the Capitol is and everything. The president's there. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's breaking news right now. So.
A military helicopter.
Oh, it was a military helicopter?
Hold up.
I don't know. Look that up, because that's crazy. But yeah, y'all, like, wow, that just kind of derailed the conversation. You there, Game Changer?
Yeah, I found it. I'll put the link in the private chat.
About the plane?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but I want to see, because that's crazy.
It was a commercial flight.
Commercial flight? Oh, so that's a flight that that's the flights that we get on. Wow. Oh, no.
No, it didn't. Hold on. It didn't.
You said it was a commercial flight. Those are the
planes. Yeah, but.
Huh?
It says passenger jet crashes into military helicopter.
They crashed into a helicopter? Oh my God, no. Oh. Yeah, commercial flight is the flights that we take when we fly. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a collide.
Oh,
collide with regional jet.
Oh no.
So again, I think this might be a distraction.
Yeah, no, that's not good. Hold on, let me play it real quick to see what's going on.
Okay, I'm about to head off, Melody.
Okay, thanks for coming, GC. Well, yeah, thanks for coming. It was our show, but thanks for coming. I'm gonna play this and we'll talk about this.
All right, GC.
We'll talk to you later.
Get out of here. Bye. Let me start.
All right, let's share the screen, see what's going on. Wait a minute, guys.
Into Puta River.
This is all right. This is not good. Hold on. Jeez.
Delhi to Wall Street, and then gives it all up for a life of service, fighting for New Jersey families and creating better paying jobs. Steve Fulop, that's who, on our side every time.
I totally got Botox cosmetic
What's up with all this
and this is
commercial?
like the first thing I've done for me in a really, really long time. As a mom, I think we put taking care of our kids.
All right, let's mute it because here we go. Oh my God. This is wild. Can you guys see? I can't hear it. Hello? Guys?
Yeah, who you talking to?
Oh, I hear it. Okay.
You like guys?
I can't hear it. Oh my gosh. Wow. I can't hear anything. Can you hear it?
No.
I guess they're not talking.
But what you have realized that it can't be nothing bad like that because ain't not saying people injured, so it seemed like something they got under control.
A commercial flight crashed. Commercial flight is the flights that we get on. Crashed into the river. That's not good. I mean, they didn't even get the people out yet.
Yo, you know, plane and a Black Hawk helicopter collide.
Right. A commercial plane and a helicopter collided into each other.
But you said a plane crash.
Right. It crashed into a
You
helicopter.
said no, you said the plane crashed into the river.
No, I understand what happened. A plane and a military helicopter crashed into each other, and right now it's in the water. The helicopter had people on it. The plane had people on it. We don't know what's going on because this literally just happened. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this isn't good. This is not good at all. And guys, it's American Airlines, Blue. Blue?
1 second.
Okay. Yeah, y'all, this is crazy. American Airlines plane, which I take all the time. American Airlines plane crashed into a military helicopter, and then they both fell into the Platonic River, I believe it's called. Breaking news. Wow. No words. This is crazy. I don't like flying either, New Moon. I don't like flying. I fly all the time though. But I don't like flying because of stuff like this.
Yeah.
Blue, this was an American Airlines plane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Leaving from Newark, New Jersey.
Oh wow. That's even more crazy.
Yeah, that's how many times have we taken those planes?
What?
Oh my goodness. Wow. Usually commercial planes don't crash. Usually it's the small
It was
planes.
that damn helicopter. That's what it was.
Yeah, the helicopter ran into
Whoever was driving that helicopter.
Oh my
I
goodness.
think the plane people was good, but it was who was driving the helicopter.
Yeah. This is scary. Yeah. This literally just took my anxiety of flying to another level. Literally. I really, really hope nobody that we knew it was on that plane.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, this right here increased my anxiety to 1,000,000. You know, I already don't like flying, so yeah.
Imagine you at the airport, you hear this, you gotta get on your plane.
I'm not getting on.
Yeah, you're at the airport like what? Oh, shit.
Somebody said, imagine being in a bathroom when this happened. Oh, whew. They fell in the water, so I hope there's some survivors. I don't know how that's gonna go, but oh my goodness, I'm praying. Please let these people be okay. Wow. Yes, I do have anxiety, Irby. I have really bad anxiety. So every time I'm on a plane,
Kansas, certainly where the planes are brought.
my mind is just going crazy. Like I'm always thinking negatively on planes.
Black Hawk helicopter plane. Apparently, I have obviously did not see each other.
Wow.
We are understanding right now that Homeland Security Secretary Christy Nolan has been briefed on the crash and is monitoring it. Vice President J.D. Vance is asking.
But if it was a helicopter, they couldn't have been that high.
Situation and is following.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. I'm so sorry that happened. I just really pray for survivors. I really do. All right. I'm gonna stop sharing that.
Oh,
Yeah, so anything else you want to talk about? I just wanted to bring
snap.
what happened?
No, you see it. They showing the cam like when they hit each other.
Oh,
The helicopter. The helicopter like ran into the. Yup. See the. Oh wow.
wait, I want to share your screen. Can I share your screen?
Hold on, cause I'm looking at on the other TV.
Oh, you're on the TV.
Let me see. I would have to. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that's a lawsuit. I just hope that they survived. I don't even know. But they fell in the water. I'm hoping they weren't that high, because helicopters don't fly real high. So I'm hoping they were kind of low. And thank God they fell in the water because I think there's a higher chance that they may survive. So
Go ahead, click on that link.
you sent the link to the private chat?
Yeah, and you can see the plane crash. They show it crash.
Okay.
The helicopter, that's what I'm saying. The helicopter crashed into the plane. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, it was who driving the helicopter.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me share the screen again.
How you in a helicopter don't see no big ass plane? What the fuck?
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm about to play it. Hold on.
Where the survivors may be, in that area tonight. The good news is we know at least 4 people were pulled from the waters and being treated right now.
All right, so we are going to go to some audio from the crash from air traffic control. Let's listen in.
Fire
Exclusive. Hold on. Push pause.
happened in
Oh, hold on.
both the
Huh?
Right there. This is the Sweet Melody Nerds Blue TV show.
You
The
funny.
recap after the size. This is the night edition.
All right. Definitely is. So let's play.
helicopter and the plane crashed in the river. It's east of the approach end of runway 33. Is the airfield closed? Yes, the airfield is closed. The airfield is closed. Runways as well? Yes, all runways are closed. Nobody's landing. No one's moving at all. It was probably out in the middle of the river. I just saw a fireball and then it was just gone. So I haven't seen anything since they hit the river, but it was a CRJ and a helicopter that hit. I would say maybe a half mile off the approach end of 33.
Wow, it is stunning to hear her talk about that when she said she saw the collision and then it just wasn't there. I don't know if that, if I don't know what to make exactly of that, but to hear her description of that, and then she believes it went down into the river, had to be frightening just to even see and experience that.
Think about the people who live in our region. Think about the people who are our friends, our family, our coworkers.
And
How
it's
many
like you
times
don't
we've
even
flown
see.
in and out of
You would
Reagan
think you
National
see
Airport on a
people
quick flight.
falling or something.
Flight
Like,
from
yo,
Wichita, Kansas was
well, I
supposed to
guess
be
not. They're
2
in the
hours and 45
plane.
minutes. There were reportedly, according to
Oh
an
my
American
goodness.
Airlines employee, 60 passengers and 4 crew members. And it seems like a routine commercial flight, an American Eagles flight. And to see this happening on video on this Earth cam, to see a collision mid-air and then crashing into Potomac River,
My
is
helicopter
terrifying.
would be
And as
right
we
there
try to get more
anyway.
information,
It
That's
I think
an
doesn't.
we're all going to try
airport.
to be absorbing what's
Right. Like, why would a helicopter be in the airspace? They know that airplanes are flying up. Like, why would it even be in the airspace?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. This is crazy. It look like some old weird. I don't know.
Oh, this is terrible. They saying that they have got some survivors out of there, which is good. I mean, but
But even look, I mean, this is weird. Look on the water when it happened. You don't even see, like, I don't,
I see it. I see it
but
happen.
you don't see nothing fall like
What
they
are we
said.
seeing?
Yeah,
And
it's
what's going to
dark though.
happen
Look, I
next?
And I
see
think
them.
the other
Look,
thing that you
boom,
brought up that is just
and they fall.
worth mentioning
I
again
don't see
for
nothing
people who
fall.
lived in
You're
this
not
region
seeing
back
it
in
because it's dark. You
1982
can't see
when
it.
that Air Florida
Yeah, look,
Flight
these are the two
90
right here.
crashed into the 14th Street Bridge. It was January
Oh,
13th.
I
The
saw
waters at
some.
that
Yeah.
time
Oh,
were also
yeah. I saw the
incredibly
water go
icy.
up.
There were
Yeah.
some
If you look right
survivors, but
there
there
with
were
a
also a
light,
number of people who lost their
everybody
lives
look
that
with a
day.
light,
I understand the
boom,
current water temperature
and
of the
watching it
Potomac is
go
at
down. You see
35
it.
degrees at the closest buoy
Boom.
to the crash site.
Yeah,
That's what
now the
we are
boom, the
learning
water.
right now.
Oh, okay, I see that.
So that
Oh my
certainly will make
gosh.
the
So look
search
down
and,
with an
and
arrow.
recovery
No, I
Oh,
efforts
what?
for
see it.
those survivors
I see it.
even more challenging for the first responders who are out there.
In the
What we
water.
do know is
I
that
see it.
first
Boom.
responders who are on the scene are doing everything they
Damn.
can. The
Oh
response has
my
been
goodness.
tremendous. We've seen on both sides of the Potomac River, first responders, rescue crews getting in boats, trying to navigate these dark and
You
cold
said
waters,
RZA
trying
said they flew
to
straight into
find
them like
any
they could
survivors
see.
at this rate. As we were saying,
Yeah, they just
so
went
far, what we
right
know is
into
that
each
there are
other.
4
That
victims
was
who were
crazy.
taken to North Boathouse Fire Station at Reagan National Airport, which is south of the airport. And that's going to be kind of the gathering point as first responders try to find more people in the waters and any potential survivors.
Again, just to keep you updated here, we do understand that this commercial airliner crashed into, it's confirmed, a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. That's according to a defense official and an Army official. We're still working to get more details, but right now there don't appear to be any indications that any VIPs were on board at the time of the crash. But we understand the Army is still working to verify that information.
What's
And
up,
it's still
Swag?
unclear why
Neo
that
and
Black Hawk
Swag.
helicopter was right there.
I see
It
you.
come from
What
joint
up?
patrolling, which
I
is
see
right across
ya.
the street there from where the runway, the runway that the plane was supposed to land on. This crash that we've been seeing, or the explosion in the sky, the video that we've been showing you, the plane was supposed to land east of runway.
Okay, yeah, RZA. So it was a commercial American Airlines flight and what did they say? A helicopter. What did they say? An Army helicopter?
Say Black Hawk crashed right into the plane.
Yeah. And that's kind of scary because you don't understand how many times I fly American Airlines, that we fly American Airlines. And not only that, but it's like a commercial plane. You don't think of things like this happening on a commercial plane. You just don't. So this is crazy.
And then I noticed a lot of people were titling the story wrong. far as me seeing what happened, people are saying airplane crashes into the military. It looked like the helicopter crashed into the plane.
Yeah, it's not good. Oh, this is terrible.
Hmm.
It's always something. Just when you come into a new year, it's 2025, always something tragic gotta happen.
The explosion, it went down into the river east of runway 33. It was supposed to land on runway 33, and that particular runway is right across from Joint Base Bowling. So, there's speculation that's where the helicopter came from, but we're still working to get more information.
Right, and people who know Reagan National Airport know that it's a.
Okay, so I think we've seen enough of this for now. That is unfortunate. So sorry that happened, and we will keep you updated on any other news that come in about that flight. Like we'll do our breaking news thing, and But let's talk a little bit about this whole Donald Trump thing while you up here. Let's talk about let's talk about how a lot of Latinos voted for Trump. They said it was a big percentage of Latino people who voted for Trump. And 30% black men, I think, voted for Trump. No, was it 30% black men? Something like that. But Latinos and blacks all voted for Donald Trump, right? And he's deliberately doing things that affect the black and brown community right now. Like, for instance, this whole immigrant thing. He's actually running up on stores, running up on bodegas, running up on supermarkets, running up on car washes,
laundromats,
whatever. Schools. ICE is out there right now, y'all. They even knocking on doors. Okay.
They ain't knocking on it, yeah.
Yeah, they knocking on doors. So they out there heavy. So Trump was not BSing when he said they was going to run down on these immigrants, because Trump is definitely running down on them. Oh, yeah, and RZA is right. This is something I wanted to touch on, too. They going on all non-white immigrants. All non-white. Like, they're getting the Dominicans, they're getting the Cubans, they getting the Mexicans, any brown immigrants they getting, but they not messing with the Ukrainians and the Polish and all the white immigrants. They not messing with them, because all the videos I saw are people my complexion, maybe a little lighter, or darker, but they ain't messing with the white ones. It's crazy. It's insane. And then New Moon said, meanwhile, all the illegal Swedish arms dealers coasting right by. Exactly. Exactly. These white Swedish, they all can do what they want to do. And they like the biggest criminals. But he going after the black and brown people, y'all. Blue, what's your take on that? What's going on? Like, I know you see how they affecting these communities. He's affecting these communities.
I agree with what he said. Meanwhile, they probably letting other Caucasian groups in. That was something I never thought about. I mean, first let's look at the situation. I don't vote, so I didn't vote for Trump. I don't vote because I don't vote for criminals. They all criminals. They all got shady ways. And I don't know. I look at Trump as coming in and running everything as a business. Now, far as, let's be honest with with people that's here, that they're called immigrants, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, meaning that if they here illegally, they're doing something wrong. Technically, by the law, what's going on in the world, how the world government is, they're doing something illegal by being here. But it's like so confusing how can somebody be doing something illegal? This is the crazy stuff. How can they be doing something illegal when you support what they're doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Huh?
Can you elaborate on that?
Like they support what they're doing. The kids going to school. They support the kids going to school. They accept them to go to school. They accepted them to work in businesses and stores, but you're saying that they're illegal. So it's like y'all condone the BS. That's why I say it's too much fuckery, as you would say. It's too much. Like it's too much. It's just BS. Everything's BS. Do some things I agree with what he doing? Yes. Like the whole transgender thing, doing stuff like that. I agree with that. It should be two genders, male and female. You know, so it's like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there can agree with some things that he said. That don't mean you stand behind him on everything that he doing. You understand what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm gonna stand behind him and be like, pumping my fist with him. No.
Yeah, like I said, I do, like you just said, the whole sex changing thing and X gender and all that. I definitely do not agree with that. Like, I'm all for Trump making that normal again, where you can only be a woman or you can only be a man. That's it. I agree 100% with that policy. The immigrant policy, I do agree that we should get all of the criminals out of this country. If you're an illegal immigrant and you are a criminal, get out of this country. All right. And I also think that we should protect the borders more by not letting anybody else in, like get out the criminals and don't let nobody else in. That's it. Close the borders. But the people who've been here, had families, was building and all that, let them stay. They're not doing nothing wrong. I actually saw
Well,
some.
hold on. Not to cut you off. Why should we let them stay? Why should we let them come build here and then we can't build here? We sitting back watching them build.
Is that you?
You feel me?
That's you, H&M?
And what good. And what I'm saying is,
I'm here loud and clear, so please dry your tears.
Okay, thank you.
and what I'm saying, I want to touch on some subjects because why should we let them come here, build here? And that's what I'm saying. And then the system gives them loans and they give them money, they build home. So it's like it's a bunch of BS. But is it something that they allow because they benefit from it?
Yes, exactly. We do benefit from the immigrants. Think about it. We benefit from them. Right now, groceries are really going to be sky high.
But groceries got sky high when they came here. What about before they came here and groceries wasn't high?
Yeah, I get you. But right now, produce and all of that is going to be extra high, meat and everything, because all of the farmers are immigrants. They were saying that most of the people that farm and that's getting down doing all the dirty work, those are immigrants. So now they're fearing for their lives. They're scared,
I fear for my life. I'm scared.
No, I agree. I'm not saying I disagree with that.
Because my thing is, we're talking about solving somebody else's problem when we ain't even deal with our own. We can't keep overlooking our own problems and feel sorry for everybody else.
Right. But I'm not saying I feel sorry for people. I'm saying by him getting rid of scaring all the immigrants and getting rid of them, a lot of our jobs, a lot of the black jobs, as he like to call them.
Ain't no jobs right now. Black people don't have jobs.
He's calling these jobs black jobs. The jobs. He's like, yeah, they're coming over here. The Mexicans are crossing the borders and taking all the black jobs. You remember that? That's the jobs he's talking about.
Show me where he said
He's
that.
talking about the dirty jobs. He's talking about the farming. He's talking about the down and gritty building and all that. He's calling those black jobs. And that's messed up because
he said that.
Yeah, he said that. Where you been?
Show me a
Everybody
clip.
always said
Show me the clip. No, show me a clip.
that. H&M, you remember when he said that?
Said what?
Black
He
jobs.
ain't even following the conversation.
The immigrants came over here and they taking all the black jobs. You remember he said that?
I remember him saying something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
What the hell
Put
you
the one
mean
in the
black
chat, y'all.
jobs? What you mean black jobs? I mean, why you gotta put a race on it? Shit.
Hold on. Everybody in the chat, how many likes we got, Mel?
I don't know. I can't see him. I don't have my phone.
All right, how many likes we got? You can see HLS?
H&M?
H&M? I'm thinking about this food store,
17.
HLS. 17?
And you
All
got
right.
18. I just liked it.
All
Now you
right,
got 18.
18. All right, everybody, I need y'all to take the time out to like. Let's get these likes up. Come on, like. And then after that, I need you to share. Share the page so we can get more people in here. After that, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the bell so you can always get the notification. Let's continue.
All right, y'all. So what was we saying? I swear I
About
forgot.
Trump and the black jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so put a one in the chat, y'all. If y'all remember when Trump said that the immigrants is coming over here taking all the black jobs. I know I'm not the only one that remember that. So put a one in the chat if you remember him saying that. Put a 2 in the chat if you do not remember.
You mean black jobs in general, or just black-owned businesses, which we don't have a lot of, by the way?
No, he's talking about black jobs. Like remember he said that the immigrants is coming over here taking all the black jobs. RZA remember, New Moon remember. Yeah, he said it.
Remember him saying that. I know I wasn't losing my man. Hey, this man's serious.
Now think about this. Think about his agenda. He's trying to get rid of all the Mexican jobs, all the Mexican people, so black people can do the Mexican jobs. He want all the black people that's higher up. Look what he's doing. He's firing the black people that's higher up in the federal, so they could downgrade to these black jobs. It's all an agenda. If you think about what he's doing, that's pretty much what he's doing. Getting rid of the Mexicans. Now those jobs are available. He's firing the higher up blacks and trying to put them in those immigrant jobs. They do not want to see black people have black businesses. They don't want black people to be neck and neck with them. They want
Well, at least let us have a black job.
That's pretty much what it is. That's what it sounds to me. He want them to do. He trying to put black people in Mexican spots right now and get rid of the Mexicans.
So let me ask you something. Is it fair for us to be in no position than in a position?
No, but we shouldn't be
At
doing.
least if you're put in a position, you can build to get something. People can't have a little bit to get anything right now.
No, I don't think black people should be doing those jobs. I think black people should be entrepreneurs. I think black people should be software engineers. I think black people should be scientists. I think black people should be doctors. I do not think black people should be in farms and working, picking
There
cotton.
are black people that are doctors. My cousin's a doctor. There are people that's like
I
that.
didn't say there wasn't. I'm
It
saying
is.
I didn't say
So
that.
yeah, so therefore, seeing people, everybody can't be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be those things because everybody don't want to be those things.
No, I
But
understand
if
that.
there's jobs like that we can get, then why not? You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying I don't think he's looking at us. You it's going over your head, Blue, obviously. Do you
No,
understand what
it's
I'm
not.
saying, H&M? Do you understand what I'm saying, H&M?
Yeah, I get you loud and clear. I mean, ain't that many black doctors. I haven't seen any, but they're out there.
I don't think black people should settle for these quote unquote.
You got a lot of black doctors in Africa. It's a lot of doctors. My doctor's Africa is a doctor, female at that.
Oh, go ahead.
Last time I had a physical, my doctor was African.
All I'm saying, Irby get it. There need to be more black doctors and more business owners. I don't think black people should be doing these quote unquote black jobs that Trump think Mexicans are doing now. You get what I'm saying? The dirty work. Trump thinks those are black jobs when you're doing the dirty work. But I'm saying black jobs. I think black people should come together and build a black Wall Street again. That's what I think black people should do. They should come together. They should build a Black Wall Street. They shouldn't because they trying to keep y'all down. I'm telling you now, Blue, trying to keep us down. So
Who is y'all? You say y'all.
I'm saying y'all, like Black men mainly, but Black men and women. Like I think
You said y'all like you're not part of us.
oh my God, Blue,
Yeah, y'all.
why you gotta be so difficult? Like
How I'm difficult because I don't comply with what you say. So you want me to be like, yeah, you're right. Yep. Yeah.
no, I'm just saying y'all
Yup.
as Black men.
Yeah.
I'm a Black
Mm-hmm.
female. I'm not a Black
Mm-hmm.
man. I'm
Yup.
talking about
Yeah.
y'all as Black men. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that I don't think Black people should be doing the quote unquote Black jobs that Trump think
But
is for
all right,
Black people.
let's take the word black out and let's keep the word job. What's wrong with being a farmer? What's wrong? What's wrong with what I mean, okay, a doctor, a this. Yeah, but what's wrong with being a farmer to growing the food right and knowing what you put in your body?
Nothing is wrong with being a farmer.
Okay, there you
At all.
go.
Nothing is wrong
We
with that.
need to be handling our own food and knowing how to go. It's nothing wrong with that. That's something we need to be knowing how to do.
I understand that. I never said it wasn't. Like I know
It's
there's
it's
Black farmers.
sad that you
I never
don't
said it
see
wasn't.
some black farmers. That's what you should be saying.
I didn't say that though. I
No,
didn't
I
say
didn't
that
say you said
Black
that. I'm just
farmers.
saying what you should be saying. Like you should be wanting to see some farmer. Why we always want other people handling our food? You just said earlier some Latin people don't like us. They do. So why we want them to handle our food? They probably do stuff to our food because they don't like us.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
So we shouldn't put all our faith into people doing things in this country. That's what I'm saying.
You got a good point. There should be Black farmers. There should be.
'Cause
But what I'm saying is, I don't think Black people should just settle for quote unquote Black jobs. I think that Black people should do more. Do
we
better.
do more. We do
Define
more.
black jobs.
We do wait. We do more. We do better. What we need is more opportunity. We had this conversation before. How many black men on here right now that wants to do better? Put a one in the chat. If you want to do better, if you had more resources, more funding, don't you desire to do better? Or maybe some people don't desire to do better. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure there's a fair scale of people who want to do better. Hey, look at GC the nerd. If he probably had the funding and now when I say nerd, he's called himself a nerd, but I'm saying he's a person who's a tech and different things. If he had the proper resources, he could be a successful person, a black man, successful person. So I have a cousin that is a doctor and things, and he went to school. We have them out here. It's just that we don't get the opportunity because there's so many other people getting the opportunity. So don't say we need to do better. We are doing better. Don't discredit us. We are doing better, but we are not getting the opportunities. We don't, that's what it is. That's the truth. We don't get the opportunities, man.
And we don't get you're saying we don't get the opportunities because of the immigrants.
No, not because of the immigrants, because of the freaking system. The immigrants don't got nothing. They play a part, but it's the system. Because again, the system allowed them in here, allowed them to sign up for things. They enabled it. So I'm not gonna just blame them. Blame the system first before you're gonna blame the immigrant. Blame the system for allowing their kids to come here to enroll and be able to get the education. And now you want to come to the school and take them. To me, a lot of things don't make sense.
Okay, so what
It
about
don't make sense. You let them go to school here. You let them get businesses. You let them get LLCs. You let them open up stuff. You let them buy stuff up. Now you can't be here come on. I'm gonna be real. Like, come on, middle finger way up in the air, bro. Way in the air, because it just weird. So I just feel like with Trump, what he doing, see, this where this is where the manipulation coming at. Because they always put something in that seat, in that president. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of this stuff is all scripted in some way, somehow, to go this way.
Okay. But do you agree that they're trying to get rid of the higher up positions that the Black people have now and put them in these immigrant
Yes,
positions?
yes,
That's all. That's the only point
yes.
I was making.
I,
Maybe I
I,
wasn't
I
making it
do, I
correctly.
do, I do
That's
feel
all I
like
was saying.
there is a crash to um not allow Black successful again. Yeah, if you listen to everything I was saying, I'm pretty much said that. Do I feel like there's an attack on Black men not to be successful and to be wealthy? Yes. Again, opportunity. They're killing the opportunity that people did have, and they taking those opportunities away from them. Yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, H&M, what you got to say? H&M must be busy. He don't got much to say.
Well, I got something to say.
Go ahead.
Again, I agree with what you said.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you seen it yourself. Look what's going on in your community. You was telling me that a lot of stores are closed down because of ICE. So a lot of the restaurants are closed.
Yeah.
Also, somebody want the link. I'll send the link out. Let me invite you up. I'm not staying on here long, so I'll stay on another hour, but that's about it. All right, so the link is right there for you, Ray. Yeah, so restaurants are closed right now. Car washes are closed down. What else, Blue?
Today, when I was about 5 o'clock, I was walking, taking a stroll through the hood, walking, and I was walking by the liquor store, and they was like, ICE was out here. They started from the school on down. They went to the stores. The lawn, and I guess the word got back to like the laundromat people like 2 blocks down, and I heard they closed the gate and left out the back way.
Yeah.
So again, double side. Is this affecting us? Yes, it does affect us. I'm looking at the streets. The streets is empty, yo. Bro, this is crazy. I'm looking at the streets and it's empty. The whole sidewalk's just clear. You never could look in the street and just see straight down. So, those was my concern. And it's crazy because I picked this time to remodel a store location we working on, and I'm like, what's the odds of this happening right now? I'm like, damn, I gotta open up to this, to
Yeah,
emptiness.
to emptiness. And it's crazy because where you're at in your community, most of your supporters are Latin and
They are.
Haitians. For those who don't know, he's a Black business owner. He owns a store. And he lives in a Latin community. There's
And
Latin,
Haitian.
Haitians as well, Haitian immigrants, and they're his biggest supporters. And they also use EBT cards and all of that, which Trump is also trying to get rid of. Plus, when Baloo goes shopping for his store, the prices of eggs and all that stuff he got to buy are raising. They're going up high. So this is affecting Americans as well who own businesses. So yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Somebody said, "Who you think is impacted most? Black people are impacted by illegals. They move in and they raise the rent."
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
that's what I'm saying. So if everybody going through your rent is being high, and this is what I'm saying, and then the majority of us can't afford the rent because we're not getting no jobs like that to pay for that type of rent. So that affect us. Let's look at how this does affect us both ways. They
Yeah,
come to the country, they're getting all the money, they buying up all the property, and they kicking us out of our country. So either we kick them out of our country or they're gonna kick us out of our country or kick us out of our house.
yeah, but the way he's going about it, I understand what you're saying. Like, I'm not saying I'm totally against this. I am not. But it's the way that he's doing it. Like, there's people who aren't bothering anybody, who are not criminals. You know, they're also being arrested and taken into custody. I just saw a video earlier when a woman, she was on her way to work. She wasn't bothering nobody, and ICE just came up on her and snatched her.
But she's here illegally. She's here illegally.
Irby, I saw you in the back. I was just about to let you up, but I see that you
You
went
know what
over.
I'm saying? She committing a crime right there by being here overextending her welcome.
Yeah, no, true. I agree with you saying, but hey, and plus, excuse me,
Listen,
Latinos
Wasn't
is
Trump wasn't Trump
listen.
cracking down on illegal immigrants or whatever? Sending out his
yeah,
whole task force to capture the ones with the criminal backgrounds or whatever the fuck. Is that what he was doing?
yeah. But my point is, he's not just taking the ones with the criminal background. He's pretty much profiling. He's just grabbing up Mexicans and taking them
But
away.
no, but you're not understanding. They illegally here. They you know what I'm saying?
Understood. I understand that.
It ain't just Mexicans, is it? Shit.
No, it's all like
And,
Latins.
and you know what's crazy? It us as us because now see it's the way, and I apologize to anybody Mexican. I apologize because the way how the narrative is being spun on social media and it's just like Mexican. It's sad that they being targeted like that because, like you said, it's other races as well, just a little bit, but it's just seeing like it's a target against Mexicans.
Yeah.
And the narrative is Mexicans. Mexicans. Then they throw. I seen a little bit like Haitians, Dominican, but it's like the
Venezuela.
storyline is Mexicans.
The storyline is Mexicans, yeah, because they're the ones flooding our border the most. They're the ones coming over here the most. But J Lock said the Hispanics that's getting deported want the Asians to get the smoke too. Yeah, there's a lot of Asians. Like there's literally a Chinese restaurant.
Chinatown.
Chinatown. They got their own town, Chinatown. Then there's Chinese restaurants on every corner, nail salons on every corner. It's like they
Yeah,
out here.
you don't see
They
those.
out here.
That's the crazy thing. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's always some bull crap, man. It's when you think about it and you take time to think about it, sometimes it just don't make sense.
It
Because
don't
like
make
y'all said, you got other races out here too that's out here.
You have a lot of other races, the Asians. Then over here where I'm at, you have a lot of Palestinians and Arabian people, Lebanese, and you got all that over here. And I know most of them ain't here legally. I know they're not legally here. And then you have the Indians that own every 7-Eleven, they own every gas station, and I bet you any amount of money, most of them aren't here legally as well, but they owning up everything. They owning everything. So, but I agree, J Lock. The European, the Ukrainian, they gotta go. If they are cracking down on the black and brown immigrants, they need to give the same energy to the European and yellow people, Asian people. You know, it is what it is. They got to give the same energy to everybody. It does seem like they're just targeting one type of immigrant, and that's the black and brown ones. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It looked like we got a MAGA supporter in the chat. You're welcome to come up, D. Lauren, if you want to. I mean, it's just a little debate we have going on. You're welcome to come up. Anybody's welcome. I got 3 more spots available. So I'm gonna drop the link again. Anybody want to come up, give their opinion on it? You know, we already had a couple of topics. We spoke about when GC was here, we spoke about the big girls, you know, that big girl getting a Lyft ride. Now she has a lawsuit. We spoke on that. Also, we had breaking news about a plane crash, you know, crashing into a helicopter, and then it crashed into the river in DC. And now we're talking about Donald Trump and the immigrants, you know, so we got a lot of topics going on. So anybody want to come up, give their opinion on anything we talked about? The link is in the chat. I dropped the link in the chat. Feel free to come up and give your opinion on anything.
Speak your piece. We listen, but we don't judge.
Yeah, we listen, but we don't judge. We won't get mad, even if we don't agree. Come up, give your opinion. You know, we all gave our opinions. Oh, Irby's here. Irby, is that you? Speak quickly. Is that you?
Yes, me. Yes, me.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I don't want no penises up here. What's going on?
This is not going to end well with us. Is either they're going to want Americans to do this labor that's going to be left over, which that's not going to happen, and nobody, white or black, is going to do the labor.
No.
Or all the prices is going to go up. Everything is going to go up.
Agreed. You know, in New York, eggs is already at $15.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Everything, all the coffee stuff is going to go up because all the farming.
The farming, yeah, because the immigrants are the farmers. So they said all of that is going to go up. Anything that got to do with farming is going to go up. But I feel like Trump is doing what he said he was going to do, but he's doing a lot of extra stuff too, like things we ain't asked for, you know. And there's
ripping the birthright citizenship from the kids. That's crazy.
That's another thing. That is wild. Ripping the birthright citizens from the kids is wild. Hold on. J-Lock, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. You go after Irby. But go ahead, Irby.
Oh. Yeah, you know that's unlawful. So I don't know why he's wasting his time. He's just wasting taxpayers' money on this shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I got someone else. David Coleman. Let me see your face, David. You look like you're in the dark. Let me see your face. Okay. You look. I see you.
So I'm not a MAGA, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I respect the fact that he tells you exactly who he is. And I think the Democrats are full of it. And we saw that in the election. People are tired of the lies, they're tired of all the smoke screens. Like, we got some serious issues and they're not being addressed. I'm not against illegals, or I'm sorry, I'm not against immigration, but I feel like I live in downtown LA, and Black people in downtown LA are most affected by illegal immigration. Mexicans are coming over in droves, moving into these urban communities that were once Black owned, and bringing their mom, their pop, having kids, and it's impacting the Black people that live in the LA urban area. So that rent is raised, which produces homelessness. There's a whole myriad of consequences. So something needs to be done. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I see that too. I see that point of view. I respect that. That's
but
true.
how that's going to help Black folks in LA when inflation start popping up?
What's that?
Question.
What's the question?
That's what I'm telling Mel. That's what I'm trying to tell her.
What is the question? I didn't hear.
He said, what's the question? Got to repeat that. Irby.
I said, how that's gonna help black folks when inflation start going up?
I don't know how it's going to help the inflation part, but I know that if there are supply and demand, if there are more homes, then black people have more homes to live in, right? It's just basic. They're not building homes. They're not building apartments. They're not. That it's whatever out there is out there, and it's a supply and demand issue.
Inflation is gonna help. Is gonna hurt the homes too. People, the rent is gonna go up. Home sales is gonna go up. Everything is gonna go up.
Of course, yeah, everything is going to go up. That's.
Anything that's gonna help
These
that
are two
benefits
different
black.
issues.
You think that
Inflation.
benefits? You think that benefits black folks?
What's that?
Inflation.
How does that benefit black people?
No, I'm asking you because you said when they kick all of these immigrants out, somebody's gonna be left to take the tab off. Because nobody's not gonna come and work in these jobs, and they're gonna raise inflation up. That's how they're gonna help them.
There's always been workers. There's been workers before since the beginning of time. So
Yes,
if
thank
there's a
you.
job to do, there's somebody. You know who was doing the jobs? You know who was doing the yard work? You know who was doing the mechanics? Black people were the ones
Yep.
doing it.
When was the
There's
last time
always
you
going to be a
saw?
job. There's
When was
always
the last time?
somebody
When
to
was the
do a
last
job.
time you saw that? When was the last time you saw that? And they do
In
want to work
years.
there. They're gonna try to ask for higher pay, which is
Years.
not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
The economy will always balance itself out. If there's a job to do, somebody will have to pay, and they'll have to. There was a time when black people were doing it at a price, right?
That
They
was
were mechanics. They were tow truck drivers.
that was
There
the
was a
80s.
job to do, huh?
That was the 80s and 70s.
Right. Before
Yeah, but
a lot of
we're in
illegals
2025.
came
Ain't
in.
nobody's gonna be. Ain't no American's gonna be cutting grass unless they want to.
There's not.
Unless they want it for higher pay, which is not gonna happen, and people gonna start raising prices.
Nah, yeah, I don't agree with that at all, man.
Nah, I know some people
You're
that'll
wrong
go
about
out there
that.
and cut. Listen, it's levels to this. Just like there's some people that will cut grass, and them people that's cutting grass will never be the person that owns a store. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just levels to it. We have black people that'll do from A to Z jobs. There's some people that I got a cousin. I
Yeah,
can get
are
him to
they
do
the
certain
majority?
things.
Are they the majority though? Are the majority? Yes, there's always gonna be there's outliers. There's always like, well, are they the majority? And majority of Americans.
I could run a company and have other black people that I know, guys that I know will want that type of job and do it. And they'll do it proudly. And it's enough for them in their life.
So let me
For them
ask
to
this question.
grow.
So you think somebody's
Let me
gonna
ask
go?
you.
You
Let
think
me
if
ask you this
Americans gonna
question.
come there and pick crops for $8 and $9?
Bro, just
Let
like
me
you
ask you this
got
question.
No.
Would you think if they should open the border and just let all of Mexico come into America? Do you think that's okay? Do you think it should
No,
just
nah,
take
nah,
the border off? So then
no,
what is the
no. But
problem with
that's
stopping
let's
what
be
has
immigration?
honest.
happened. By
Let's be honest with you.
listen,
Yeah.
by not to cut you off, by allowing some in, it became to where we allowed too many. It's a
Yeah,
problem.
it's
It
a problem.
became a problem now. It's a problem. Like, y'all bugging. Y'all coming in here by the thousands every day, every minute. Y'all wilding. Hold on. Chill out.
And I would say the same if it was Africa. If Africa was right next to the United States, I would say that's a problem because it's impacting the people who are born here. They can only take so many people in this country, and we're being impacted. And the number one people are being impacted are because they go right to the inner city. The people that live in the inner city, which happen to be black. It's not a Mexican thing. It's about the border is open and it's impacting the people that live here.
It affects us more that they here in our community than anything else. They here with us. So they're not taking everybody else. They're taking our jobs.
So you do agree with Trump when he said they taking the black jobs? You agree with
Hey,
Consider
they in
that.
the black community.
You consider that a
Well,
black
here's the
job? You
thing.
don't think there's other better jobs that black people can do than
Here's the thing.
picking crops?
You got black doctors, you got black lawyers, you got black everything, just like you got Hispanic. But the
Okay, but we
majority,
need
this
to
is
be.
just a fact. You got the majority of
We
black.
need to have more black doctors and more black
Yeah,
lawyers and
of
more black.
course. Yeah,
We need to,
that's two things
okay,
could exist at the same time. You need more
that's
black
not what
doctors.
they're.
Yeah, that's a fact,
That's not what
right?
they're investing in.
But the
And let's
reality
be
is,
realistic. The Mexicans are
reality is,
using our city as a wash. They just washing their money here. Like, you know what I mean? They just coming here, washing their money, putting their money into American accounts, buying all the properties, buying right now. They just buying anything up with the drug money.
Well, also, Blue, is that Blue? I don't know. It's Blue
Yeah,
What's up, bro?
Yeah, they also sending their money back to their country too, also as well. So the cash tax revenue won't circulate to American soil. So they're going back to they sending that back to like Cash App, or I forget what they use that the other
Money grams, different money stuff. Yeah.
yeah, they sending it back to their own country also as well. So they want the American citizens, the American people, to spend their money over here in this land instead of somewhere else. So
I see what you mean.
yeah.
David, you were saying something.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, but I agree. Like, I do agree. I just don't know how I feel about the immigrant thing. Like, I guess it's the way he's doing it. I think it's the way he's going about it.
Well, he's going after he's going after Haitians, Africans. He's going after Caribbeans,
I think it's
Ecuadorian,
right.
Indians.
He's going after black and brown people. That's what's bothering me. He's not going after the Europeans.
The Ukrainians.
There was a raid. Yeah, hold up. There was a raid in Boston. I don't see a bunch of undocumented Irish people, Irish immigrants.
Oh, he
getting
got
rounded up.
Irish. He got Irish people.
Nope.
Oh, he didn't get Irish people.
There's a whole bunch of them in Boston, and they raided Boston. They only got nothing but blacks and Hispanics.
Hey,
and now in that defense, maybe because most of them are the ones that's the brown is the most that's committing crimes.
No, I was going to say,
they all really, in reality, they all committing crimes. You want to say they're here illegally, so they all committing crimes.
Yes, that's true.
But
Mexico
is the closest border. We're closest to Mexico, so obviously it's going to be more Hispanics or Mexicans coming in.
I was gonna say also in Chicago. Now the Ukrainian people over here, now the Ukrainian women said they are seeking for black men and offer them $15,000 to marry them, to get this to stay for the like F1 visa, their green card or something like that. So if they get married to an American citizen, a black citizen, they will offer them $15,000. I said, why the fuck they ain't going to the white dudes or nobody else for this? Why gotta be us?
That's a good question.
I got a question for that, but I'm not gonna answer it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Irby.
Isn't that black men are more color struck, more simpish?
I believe so. The egalitarian.
Yeah, I think so. And 15,000 ain't all that. That's not that much. That's why they going for the black men, because they know the black men will take that. Because ain't no white people gonna take that. They want more money. That's just what it is. But how y'all feel about him going after what is it, like the free school lunch and all that? How you feel about him going?
No, Melody, how you feel about him going after the DEI?
You want to do the DEI first, or y'all want to do like the government assistance first? Let's talk about the government assistance first.
Government assistance.
All right. How y'all feel about him going after the government assistance? So, there's people that really need that. Like, what was really disturbing to me is the school lunch, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I saw a documentary that was like, there's a lot of kids in New York and New Jersey that depend on school. Like, they're hungry at home, they don't have money at home. A lot of them are homeless. When they go to school, that's what they look forward to eating, like the free lunch and a free breakfast. That's all they can afford. That's
maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we shouldn't be showing our kids to be looking for stuff for free.
I'm not saying us, not us.
No, not us. I'm saying
about the less fortunate people. Like, I saw a documentary, and I'm saying there were kids that do look forward to that because they're hungry. there's people that have real problems in the world. You know, not like us. We can just go to the store and buy food. There's kids that really look forward to going to school.
So therefore, we need to work on. That's what I'm saying. Why is that? Because we're not working on internal problems. What's going on in our country, in our houses? That shouldn't be like that. That we shouldn't be in this country hungry in our own country. You're right, Mel. That's not fair. So we have to fix that. Yeah, let's stop giving out free. Let's get to teach the people how to be able to have jobs, and so they can start feeding their kids again. That's what we need to be doing.
And also blue.
Yeah.
It sounds good. It sounds good, but it's not that simple. It's not that simple. There's
Maybe
people
that stuff that's being free is probably poison, and he know it's poison.
Hey, guess what? Maybe let me
Look,
dig it back. Let me pick it back down for you.
Can I respond to that?
Oh my God. Let me say this right quick too.
Go then Irby.
I'll
Go ahead.
respond next.
And then
All right. All right, Melody and Baloo. Remember back in 2010 and 2011? I don't know. It was a big thing in national news that kids was being overweight, and they blamed the school lunches, stuff like that. They was trying to figure out the way how to get the kids to eat healthy foods and stuff like that. Maybe this is the solution right here. Maybe this is the problem. If you don't want to look at kids that's overweight and lazy, they have to change their diet program and their system and stuff like that. They probably it's probably good. It might look bad to people, but it might be good because right now these kids don't look as in shape as they used to be back when we growing up.
Yeah. And that's going for all this free.
No,
Come on. Ain't nothing. What's that saying? Ain't nothing free. So if they're giving something, if they're giving something free, what's the what's the word I'm looking for? What's the
outcome? What's the consequence? What's the catch here?
No, what's the when you say
Did they get out of it?
Shit. Wait, y'all messing me up.
You missing the fact that
Well, if you take medicine, what's the side effects?
Side effects, yeah.
What's the side effects to this? Is what I'm saying. They're giving the free food, but what's the side effects to receiving that free food? That's the point. What I'm saying, though.
No, I understand. Listen,
Yeah,
I understand exactly what you're saying. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, Irby. You can go after me because you was next. I'm sorry. What I'm saying is they look forward to that food because at home, their parents can be on drugs, messed up. Some of them, when I was looking at the documentary,
Okay, so with him stopping the drugs coming in, that'll help the parents from not being on drugs because they can't get the drug.
I get what you're saying, but some of these parents are already far gone to where even if they stop taking them, they homeless.
So because they far gone, the kids should still suffer?
No, that's what I'm saying. The kids shouldn't have to suffer.
But if they're taking the free food, they are suffering because of the side effects.
But free food is better than no food. Am I wrong?
No, that's not true. No, probably no food probably is better than no.
It's
better than starving to death.
better than no food.
No, because if you don't eat no food, the more your body could fight the disease and germs in you. So probably no food probably would be better.
So anorexia and malnutrition is good.
I don't think he said starved them to death. No, we ain't going that far.
I think it's bigger than what people are saying.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Real
One
quick.
at a time.
Let Irby go, then H&M, and then David. All right. I want to have an order here. Go ahead. Go ahead, Irby.
Only poor people, working class, middle class people are shamed for getting subsidies. Rich people try their best to get free subsidies, corporate welfare all the time. They're always looking for something free, whether it's free food, quarters, and colleges to help their kids get in. It's only poor people or black people in general get shamed for getting something they deserve. These people don't that they deserve rightfully.
That's true. Black people do get shamed for getting stuff they deserve.
Okay.
That's true. All right, go ahead, H&M.
All right. I mean, I understand what Blue is saying. I understand what you're saying, but you got to understand that there are people out here who tend to, I don't know, take food stamps for granted. You know, they want to take whether it's food stamps or any kind of government assistance. You got knuckleheads that take this stuff for granted. and they think they can just live off of that for the rest of their lives. So by cutting it off, let this be a wake-up call to the lame brains who think they could just live off government assistance and not get actual jobs. I'm not saying starve people to death, but I'm just saying maybe they should put restrictions on who qualifies for, food stamps. As someone that had food stamps himself, I know exactly how that whole process works. You got to have a certain level of income. If you're currently not working, you got to show proof that you're actually looking for some damn work instead of just living off of them, and you got to recertify. That's how the whole process works. If you're working part-time, you get a certain number of stamps. So maybe they need to correct the overall application process rather than just cut it off. I was told Trump was just putting restrictions on, not just cutting it off completely.
I don't know. I think he should do, people in government assistance, I think they should work for the government assistance. Like, I think the government should give them jobs, these jobs that they're taking from the immigrants, make them work. Like, give them this job. All right, you want these food stamps? You got to do this. Make them work for it. That's what I think.
And that's kind of what I had to do.
Hold on. Let me reset the room.
I worked at a temp agency just to keep my food stamps going.
Hold on. Let me reset the room. Let me reset the room. Everybody, we got new people in the rooms. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Get this page. We trying to get the algorithm. So everybody like, share, subscribe. Go ahead.
All right, let me say this.
So he wasn't done. I'm sorry. H&M wasn't done.
Okay.
Go ahead, H&M.
Yeah, let me say this. Now, like I said, I've had food stamps in the past when I first enlisted in the military. Now, to keep my food stamps going, I had to, number one, recertify. And I would say maybe a year into it, they had me do volunteer work at whatever place I choose. I chose the Park District. So I did have to kind of work for my food stamps. So I see how that goes.
Oh, so you do have to work for food stamps then?
Yeah, nowadays you do. This
Well,
is like 13 years ago. So maybe that's how it was back then. I don't know if it's changed since then, but I had food stamps at least back in the 2010s, like between 2013 and 2012, 12 or 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm. That would be great. If they made people work for this stuff, that would be awesome. I think that's good. But
even if it's just volunteer work, that's still better than nothing. Just show them that you at least trying and fill out a little sheet to say you worked on this day for this amount of hours. I had to do it just to keep my food stamps going. Just saying.
And yeah, as far as that, some people eat like bad food. Some of that is self-inflicted. As a matter of fact, we just had a topic right now with this overweight woman. You don't think most of the stuff about her is self-inflicted? She eats bad food already by personal choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah,
I think the bigger picture is we are witnessing, we are living through the end of an empire, the end of American empire. If you look around, you look at all these homeless people, you look at all these people struggling to put food on the table. We're arguing, we're fighting over crumbs with illegal immigration. We're living through the end of an empire, right? You look at China. If anybody looked up China and look at their infrastructure, they're coming up. The United States is falling, and that's what is going to be the separation. It's going to be the rich and the poor, and we're living through the beginning of that. It's bigger than just food stamps. We're scrambling, trying to survive like animals, trying to figure out how we're going to make it every single day. Inflation, it's not inflation. This is the new normal. Right. If you're not living, you're dying. We're living through an empire, the end of American empire.
Yeah, but we think we're partially to blame for that, for electing bad leadership.
It don't matter the blame. I'm talking about the fact. We're not talking, but we can sit here all day talking about. But the truth is, we are.
But part of the facts come from people making bad choices in leadership.
Hey, David. David?
I think we don't make anything in this country.
David, they're saying
yes.
Somebody said you should turn your camera off. You know how to do that?
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll turn it off.
They said it looks weird. Oh, now you look fine. From in that. I like that picture.
Right.
Is that your baby?
Yeah, that's my son.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance.
Yeah, nice.
It's my twin.
Got your eyes and everything. Got your eyes and everything.
But yeah, we're living through the end of the American empire. It's not gonna go back anytime soon. other countries. You look at Dubai. You look around in other countries and see what they're doing they're not having these problems. These are third world problems that we're starting to experience. Like homelessness is, and you see the fires, right? You see those fires that took over California. Like a lot of those people, they're not going to be able to rebuild, and there's going to be more issues. Like our government is collapsing if you really look at it, and they're trying to hold on to resources and power, and that's why we're having this discussion about food stamps and homelessness and illegal immigration. If you really look, you can see the signs.
Yeah, facts.
I don't think that's corrupt because we have corrupt government.
We know this government been corrupt since, you know.
Yeah.
People are more like complacent now.
Yeah.
It'll get to a point where people are going to go out just like they did for George. It's going to get to a point where people are going to be out protesting and revolt like a banana republic. That's how it's going to get. I'm not trying to be a doomsday sayer, but if you look around, people are going to get fed up with, the price of housing. I have a great job. I've had money saved up. I got great credit, but still in California, $1 million, you got to have at least $1 million. A house is $1 million,
Damn.
right? So something's got to give, and a lot of people are getting angry by the day. Trump is not going to save the country. He's not going to. Everybody's putting their hope into Trump, but he's not going to be able to make the changes that need to be made. You know what he had? He had Elon Musk. He had Bezos. He had all the richest people during his little party he had during his inauguration. Like, you see where his mind is at. You see who he's looking out for. He's pretending like, oh, I'm for the everyman. No. He's Elon got buddy with him so he can make changes.
I agree.
Yeah, that's all that's about. He's going to make the
Exactly,
rich even richer.
He's using this immigration issue to exploit people's ignorance.
I agree with that. I agree with that. To keep the focus on them while they're in the background, creating laws, creating legislation to make the rich richer.
Yeah. What do you think
agree.
Real quick, what do you think? This is kind of changing the subject, but what do you think about them trying to pass a law to put Trump's face on Mount Rushmore? Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, they're trying to get Trump's face on Mount Rushmore. Like, this is the stuff that they're trying to waste money to do. Instead of wasting money to help people, they're doing stuff like this. And it's sickening to me. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's sickening to me. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican, so I'm in the middle. And
well, they all understand. They all both on the side of the same coin, like always. The thing is, people gonna have to realize and find out that they're being played all these years. They've been playing the game all these years on them people. People gonna have to rise up and and say enough is enough. But people are so delusional. We're not looking at ourselves instead of looking that we can help each other out. We like drop this racism, prejudice, whatever this person did, classism, all that stuff like that. We all in the same boat here. So hate this person, hating on this person. So we have to decide. We have to realize that we at war with these people. Our children's at stake right now.
Yeah.
So until people realize that this is not going to it's going to repeat the same thing. We're going to be doomed.
Shut up.
Yeah. I'll just say one more thing. I got to go, but I just say that I don't have any prejudice or hatred against illegal immigration at all. I think Mexican people have some of the best family values, and they're the most kind and hardworking people. I think it's bigger than anything that we can imagine or even talk about on this. I think it has to do with God and forces of evil in work. But I don't know, man. I just, I put my faith in God, and you guys take care.
You too. Wait, you have to leave because we have one more issue to talk about.
All right, go ahead.
The DEI. What was it? The DEI?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll just say one thing and then I'll let you guys finish. So I think that is, again, that's they're trying to constrict, they're trying to draw back their ability for people to rise up, ability for people to make it in these high positions, right? So there were some doors that were open and they're like, hey, what the hell are you guys doing in here? And that's their way of pulling back and regaining power back. That's all it is. They just don't want black people, brown people rubbing shoulders with them, and they're trying to shut that door.
Well, I'll say it's more than that, but it's something else than that. But I'll go.
What do you think?
I believe. What I believe is this. If you see the entertainment industry, it's more of this. I hate saying this word woke stuff is going on, entertainment and stuff like that going on in schools, and it's undermining the children. Especially, you gotta look at it as this though. They also pause the civil. It's also DI as part of the civil rights era. Supposedly something's going on with civil. They did a pause on that because a lot of white women in these positions are you saw that white woman pew that black guy in the leg by accident. Those women in power and stuff like that shouldn't be in that position because they're messing up the corporation. They're messing up the workplace. Yeah. They be hired in these workplaces and they don't know what the hell they're doing. Like these tech jobs and stuff like they just dare just to be there.
Yeah.
And then another thing, you got black women in the position of power that's abusing power and that's giving people a hard time, even though you're trying to do your job. I've seen it a lot of like a guy trying to do their job, and you got a black woman that's also ruining it for everybody in the workplace, stuff like that, making people uncomfortable because she want to be loud and belligerent and say cry out racism. So they want to get rid of that stuff so bad. They want to get rid of that stuff because it's messing up the workplace. And the thing is, the civil rights era, a lot of white women ate off of black men off the civil rights era. And it was supposed them black jobs that you see. The jobs that you see right now was supposed to be meant for black men, not white women. The white women jobs that you see, it was meant for black people, black men to have jobs, so we could take care. They could take care of their families, and they could take care of.
You're talking about DEI?
Yeah. So it's people in power right now. People in power that it's gender based instead of this man has a skill, has a required skill to have a job. But you're not going to hire you because we want a woman in the job. We don't want to be as we want it right off our taxes, and then we don't want to be it's part of DEI program. So they always benefit them. So right now the white women are crying to black women saying, "Oh, they're going to get rid of all the women within the job and stuff like that." So and the black women is talking, and then now the black women crying behind the white women. They get mad because of what they've been doing for years. So now that reign is coming to an end. That's all I got to say.
So I think it's somewhere in the middle. And the young lady said she's not a Democrat or Republican. I think it's like this. I think these programs like this in education are essential, right? They're important for people like myself who would have never went to college if I didn't have the opportunity, right, to show what I can do, right? And I was able to go to one of the top schools in California for whatever reason, right? But it allows people who otherwise wouldn't get the opportunity. So sometimes it goes too far left, right? Where it's too far, where everybody could just come in and not based on any type of merit. But
That's
Trump
what I was saying
the opposite
earlier.
side where nobody gets in. So it's got to be somewhere in the middle.
Okay,
So hold on. Now pause real quick. Now the brother that was just talking, you said you went to college and that's why I was telling Mel. We do have people out here. They just not getting the opportunity and the funding to be able to be a better person. I'm pretty sure you're a man want to take care of your kid. You want the best, but are the opportunities out here for you? That's where it's at.
Yeah, and I
To
had the
become a
opportunity.
better
The only way I
person.
had the opportunity was through some of these programs that otherwise they won't let black people in. They don't let black
Now,
people go to.
not to cut you off. Now look in New York. They building shelters for them. They giving them money. They just giving them stuff, and they ain't giving us nothing.
Yeah.
So we could take care of our family, do what we need to do.
Right.
Yeah, I had a problem.
That's the point. What I'm saying.
there's only so much resources that could be handed out, and why are we handing them out to people that aren't even born here? You know, it doesn't make sense.
That's
oh, go ahead.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go. God bless everybody. Take care.
God bless. Good night. Thank you for coming. Come again. Come again.
Yeah, and also I want to tell them that as people went to college, they got like STEM degrees and stuff like that, and they up for the job, and they won't get hired because of they're not qualified as some bull crap, even though they got the skills and jobs, so they're not given the opportunity to get these people like these T people, these white women and other women of color these opportunities. They're not even skilled at the job. So that's another thing too with the DEI thing. They said we need somebody that has high performance that can do the
It
job.
seemed like nobody want to give certain people money to see them and their family and culture happy.
No.
They skip over us and give it to somebody else and let us watch and suffer.
And why
That's
do you think
not fair.
why you think, and that's why David, I'm glad David brought up that incident when he said that he let other people in, because guess what? Elon Musk, all right, you say you're gonna get immigration, right? Okay, so Elon Musk said also he's gonna bring the Hindus over here for F1 visa for tech companies. And people got mad. So how you gonna tell us that you're gonna get rid of these immigrants, but you bringing more immigrants in your business that's Hindus over here that's gonna work for your tech company? That's you contradicting yourself right there, Elon. So Elon said, I don't give a F, deal with it. And people got mad. I said, this is what happened, white folks. We try to tell y'all, we was trying to get these jobs, stuff like that, but now y'all gonna see what's gonna happen. And the Hindu people are gonna take over white people jobs now.
That's wild.
Well, they're already doing it with the H-1B visa.
Yep, I heard about that.
And that's what people need to worry about, because with the H-1B visa, a lot of black kids who want to be engineers at these Apple companies, they won't be able to be that because they want to be replaced by Indians.
That's wild. You know what else is annoying? They need to give black people these jobs. Like, you ever called all right, I'm gonna say like Uber Eats, because everybody know I do that on the side or whatever. And you call Uber Eats, and then like these people you barely understand answer the phone, or you call anywhere, like the healthcare companies, they paying people.
They out the country.
Yeah,
I said no English.
Yeah, and it's like you mad because I'm like, can I get someone American, please? And you got those one-off times where you do get somebody from America that speak English, and you be so happy, like, oh, thank God you're from America. It's like, why are we hiring these people from other countries for cheap labor when there's people over here that's homeless and need money? That's crazy to me.
You know how many people we know that'll take them jobs and sit on the phone and take that job? You get what I'm saying?
At home on the phone and talk all day.
Because because it's too expensive for America. We hire American people, and plus you got N-words don't want to do the cheap labor job, even though stuff like that. So you know how that goes. That's why they want to do that. So I thought it's like the factory jobs. The factory jobs overseas. They give us kind of factory jobs. They used to be factory jobs in Indiana, and with these Fords and stuff like that. These car factories in Indiana and stuff like that. They gone now. So it's all design, system by design. That's all. People suffer.
My only issue with the immigrant, and I don't like how people are gonna get mad how they take this, but some of them need to speak English. So when I do be ordering Uber Eats and they don't be knowing how to speak, they don't know which way to go, and they need to learn. They want to know which route to go, and I can't speak to them because they don't speak the language.
Yeah, that's so annoying. Oh my gosh, like when I go into a business, where do I go that they don't be speaking English? Like Walmart or something like that. They be having straight up non-speaking English people, like Polish, anything. Different races of people. Like, and I'm not just talking about Spanish people. I'm talking about different races that do not speak no English. You be like, how come you'll hire them, But then there's jobs that I might want to go to, but they'll be like, oh, if you don't speak Spanish, we need bilingual.
Shut up.
Go to one of their places. But here, forget about it.
My bad.
Oh, you're talking to Diamond, his dog? Yeah, but yeah, it's crazy how you have to speak Spanish in certain places, but they don't expect them to speak English. They don't have to be bilingual. That's wild to me.
That's my only issue, and I'm still split. I'm split on this immigration, but I don't like the way he's handled this issue.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Irby. I'm split too. Like, I feel bad, but then again, it's like, but we need this. So it's like, I'm torn in the middle.
Yeah, and then and then I ain't gonna lie to you, but I ain't trying to be prejudiced. But you get some of the Mexicans, but you ain't get rid of some Puerto Ricans over here. Puerto Ricans over here, they say it's they part of the United States. Fuck, it took me over,
They're part of the United States though, so they different. They different.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying, but they are different.
And he's picking and choosing. He went after the Irish, the white people.
It's some of you. But guess what though? Also as well though, but you got some of the Spanish people talking about you black people. Y'all gonna be next to. They gonna send y'all back to Africa. Y'all need to help us out or some shit like that. Then you got black, and then you got black women, and then you got black women over here talking about we're gonna protect the immigrants. I was like, shit, that's a target y'all back. Don't be. I said, shit, y'all gonna make it. Y'all said y'all got a bad rep already. I said y'all about to be public enemy #1 in America if y'all gonna do that.
Black women protecting immigrants.
Yeah, there's videos on TikTok right as we speak that black women will fight the fight, stand the fight by the immigrants.
The same black women. The same black women that have a hard time getting married, and they always talk about the black
Yep. They said they will stand by and fight for them. I said, yeah. I said, you on your own. You ain't, if you gotta be some fool if you do that type of shit like that.
They would never fight for us. Immigrants would never fight for black people. Actually, they come to this country and think they're above black people. You know how many people they look down on black people? Even like Africans and Haitians look down on Americans.
They asking for help too. They're asking for help too.
Huh?
They asking to be allies with them too. The Africans and the Haitians.
Yeah.
The Africans and the Caribbean people. They want that.
Can I
they
say
want
something real quick?
Right.
Like when I go to like the Home Depot.
You breaking up.
You put out, Blue.
You are breaking up. You're borging out.
Blue.
Yeah, Blue.
It's all you might. Don't get me wrong. You'll have like.
We missed a whole half of something you were saying because you was borging. Start from the beginning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Saying
Uh-oh.
Boy, you breaking up again.
Borging.
85% of the people in there is Latin. They running it. The managers, everybody's Latin. You'll see like 3-4 black people just to say that there is some black people, but majority of the people is Latin.
Yeah, pretty much. That's everywhere though. That's everywhere you go. You barely go into a place where there's like all black people. Barely. Even at McDonald's now. I remember one time I went to McDonald's. It was all like Hispanic people. They hardly spoke English. And there was one black person in there. And then they started speaking Spanish. I'm like, oh, I see what they're doing. They probably told them they needed some black people in there. So they went and got a black person that only speaks Spanish.
Afro-Latino.
Right. Yeah, they didn't need a regular black person.
But guess what, Melody? Niggas got to get it together. Excuse my language, but niggas got to get it together when it comes to these jobs. Because guess what? I remember I saw a video. I think it was on Instagram. No, it was on YouTube. I haven't been on Instagram for like 3 years.
Yeah.
They was saying that this black guy went to Popeyes, right? It was a whole bunch of black people. They was messing up the order. They was effing up the order, whatever like that. And they wasn't getting it right. They fired all the black people, and then Popeyes hired Hispanic people. They got the order right. They messed up the order. Everything came intact. I was like, that's a shame. That's a shame, man. That's shameful.
They
I said,
crazy.
I was like, y'all. I said, the new generation and the Gen Zs and Gen Alpha, the millennials too. We can't be slacking off this time because this is an opportunity. I know it sounds bad, but this is an opportunity. We got to get together, come together, have our own stuff and our own business, put our money to the side, and put our differences on the side, so we can build our own establishment. Because
Build
now,
another Black Wall Street.
yeah, because this is it. This is the only opportunity we got to get. So a lot that's like that Al Sharpton thing. Al Sharpton was getting mad because it was like they canceling DEI, they LGBTQ. I said, Al Sharpton, shut up, please.
I'll listen to him sometimes.
He did some. Yeah, you didn't know what happened, but Al Sharpton. So every company is getting rid of DEI except for Costco. So the Al Sharpton gathered all the old heads, all the elders, and did a protest and said, we heard they're getting rid of DEI, so we're gonna shop at Costco. We're gonna protest Target and Walmart. And I said, Al, why didn't you just go to a black, say we're gonna do black owned business for now on, instead of just going to the make a corporation?
That's true.
That makes sense.
At this point, who's listening to Al Sharpton?
I listen to Al Sharpton. I listen to him sometimes on Sundays. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes he be spitting some truth, but then sometimes he just sound ridiculous.
Yeah, sometimes he want to get that take down money from the corporation.
Because agent.
Yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, black people need to get it together. They need to build. They need to own their own. That's why I was saying that, Blue. I was like, black people shouldn't take those quote unquote black jobs that Trump is talking about. We should build our own jobs, not taking jobs, building jobs. You know? Hey, you're a business owner, Blue. You generate jobs, correct? Blue probably busy.
Blue probably wants
I'm here.
Dog.
Yeah, I said you are a business owner. You generate jobs, right?
Yeah, but ain't no getting to the top without not starting at the bottom.
But
I wasn't born into it. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but it starts with
real quick. Is that you?
I'm back. You know it's a fact.
Okay, cool. All right, go ahead, Irby.
Part of how you build it by subsidies, business loans, education, all sometimes provided by the government, just like back then when they had the GI Bill and the Homestead Act Bill, which they didn't allow black folks to get any of those benefits.
Yeah. Got to start somewhere.
One thing that reason why they also getting rid of DI, because guess what? Some of these white men, not some of these white men, some of these white women that's in position of power and this independent crap, they want to get rid of that. They want to destroy that. They want to kill that because they getting out of pocket, they get out of hand, and they trying to get their women in line right now. Because they said, we gave y'all too much power. We gonna have to end this. We gonna have to end this DI stuff. Y'all acting too much fool. And y'all on TikTok and talking all this bull crap. We got to put y'all in y'all places again.
Oh yeah, they're going after the feminists now. They're going after
they are. Yeah, that's also why they would get rid of DI, because they acting fool out here. They gave them too much power. So now they crying and they crying and hollering because they get rid of that. They said I said we out of that. I said black women want to stand united with white women. They think y'all never had no power in the first place. So what y'all crying about?
Right.
Yeah, you ain't them. Like, but now black men are going to see now watch this. White women are going to go back to white men and go back in the kitchen. Black women are going to trying to what's it called? What's it? The Trojan horse on black men. So whatever you do, don't fall for it. No reach backs.
Mhm.
Do not fall for any of this bull crap. Because now they're going to crawl back to the men now. Well, women in general to be housewives, and men are falling for it no more. So
Yeah, the crazy thing is these women are saying they're in a soft girl era. They pretending to be soft and housewives and stuff just to be taken care of by these men. It's all an act, you know.
mhm. That's what I
Yeah.
said. That's what I said, Melody. If you get a chance, window opportunity, better use it now.
No, definitely. I get you. Shit. I definitely do get you.
But Melanie, you think black women benefit from DEI? Majority of black women, even though we all know the facts. But yeah.
I do think so. I think black women do benefit off of it.
They did
Yeah.
4%. They said 4% of it, not
Yeah.
all the way. The
Now,
white women had the majority of it, but the thing is, black women had the crumbs of it. So now they getting rid of it. Now they getting rid of it. They also it also affects them also as well. So yeah, they're not going to be in a position of talking crazy. Big back Keisha ain't going to be in the HR department going to be giving you a hard time. So they going to immediately fire those type of people. If they get people off hard time or they have attitude, they're going to fire those people no matter what. If you make a complaint about that, so now they have to be nice now. They have to be good in their job.
yeah, good.
If
Put them in
not,
their
they're gonna no. Go ahead. You say good.
I said, good. Put them in their place. They need it. And then you know who else? The rainbow people too.
Oh yeah, they say the T people are not going to be military no more.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. I think I good job, Trump. You know, a lot of this stuff I do agree with. That the whole the sex change thing.
The bathrooms and gender bathrooms.
Yeah.
Military.
Kids not being able to get to turn trans.
Prison. They're going to be. Oh, it's going to be the T people going to be all male prisoners.
Good. Yeah, they should. And they were outraged. Yeah, Blue, hold on. They were outraged by that, like in a shade room. They was like, oh, it's terrible. You're putting trans women in danger. Y'all put real women in danger by putting the trans women in the cells with us.
Yeah, didn't they the dude knocked up like 5 women up in prison?
Yeah,
damn near 7.
Yeah, trans dude did that. Yeah. But they're outraged. The trans community, they are outraged. You're putting women in danger being in men's cells. No, you're putting men in men's cells. Don't get it confused. Their problem is they're delusional and they think they're real women. That's
And if
their
they're in any
You're
real
not a
danger,
woman.
if they're in any real danger, they put them in the PC unit. So I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, no, men deserve to be with men. And I don't care how much they want to cry and say, don't call me a man, I'm a woman. You can never be a woman. And that's something I always was strong about. I stood on that. You not a woman, you can never be a woman. No matter how much you transition, you can never be a woman. So that's that. So good job, Trump, on that one. I'm not even a fan of Trump, but I do commend
I think the sports too, but the sports too, he's going to affect. He said he's no longer going to be as also the sports. The T people are not going to be competing against women's sports no more.
Good.
So yeah, a lot of things is being reversed in effect right now. So it's just it felt like it's back. It's probably going to be back in 2016 vibes.
Good.
So,
yeah. Cause that's just weird. That's just very weird. And they said they're not going to be teaching that in schools no more. None of that. So good.
Yeah, we need actual teachers.
Yeah.
We need actual teachers. There's a video. I wanna share a link to you that Gen Alpha is going to be doomed because they care about is the phones and tablets and TikTok, and the teachers don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, they were
So
saying that they can't read. They were
yeah,
saying these new kids can't read. I can't believe that.
and then Gen Z also as well. They said that Gen Z, you go to college and they make you read a book for like a English class, like literature.
Hmm.
They said they can't read a full book.
That's
They
sad.
can't. They can't. I was like, man, I'm glad I'm a millennial.
Yeah, we the last
That
of the Mohicans, the millennials, because after us, everyone else sucks.
yeah,
We're the last of a hardworking generation, are we not?
Yes, we
yeah, we
are.
are. But
Yes.
that, I'm not gonna lie, the millennials messed up too because I was seeing that problem when I was growing up in high school. Some of them couldn't read. I was the only few ones that could read in my class.
We
I
have
was
our
like, it
issues.
was
We
like,
have
I
our
mean, it was
issues.
happening, but at least back then we held them accountable by at least trying to teach them how to read. Do they still do that anymore these days?
They not even teach. Even if you teach them, they don't even try though. The one I grew up with, they didn't even try. So the thing is that I blame Bush for what's that act, that No Child Left Behind Act.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that would have been really taught people the kids responsibility of, if you mess up, it's nobody but your fault.
Right. We gotta stay back. But the crazy part is, like I was talking to my nephew. My nephew's 11. He gets home from school. Hey, Austin, how's your day? He ignores me completely. His face is planted in his phone. Austin, hey, how's your day? He ignores me. And then he's like, oh, fine, good. He'll give me like one answer, one word answers. Like he doesn't pay me
Like we didn't,
any attention because his face is in that phone. You
like we
know,
didn't do this to our parents when we were that age. I mean, we probably did, but we didn't have technology
it
as a
wasn't that
distraction. Using
bad.
something else.
Right. It wasn't that bad with us. We
No,
had
my
our
phone,
phones.
I had a flip phone, so I couldn't do that.
Right. We had flip phones.
Exactly.
We had Boost mobiles and stuff like that. Flip
I had
phones.
We were too busy texting. We probably ignored parents, but we wasn't on looking at no social media.
You know what it is? Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ignored you. I interrupted you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Mel.
Oh no, you were in the middle of talking. I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
But you know what it was? You know what it is? We our parents would smack the mess out of us back then if we ignored them. We had more respect for our family, for our parents than the kids do today. Kids don't have no respect. We were
Well,
scared. We were afraid. Like
That's because you got parents
also,
that want to be. That's because you got parents that want to be friends with their kids. That shit ain't cool. No.
Yeah.
well, it's also you ever heard of soft parenting? There's a thing called soft parenting, something like
I've
that.
heard of permissive parenting, but that's something new.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I heard about that
they
too.
also made everything abuse, like child abuse. Everything's abuse.
In my day, getting an ass whooping for doing something wrong was not considered abuse. I was disciplined. Shit.
They said it's child abuse, but the thing is, you ain't stopping school bullies. That's beating up people and stuff like that. What about that? They got everything about parents, but not the kid bully. The one that's bullying people all over. The parents ain't disciplining them. So that's some bull crap right there too.
Yeah, that ain't nothing new.
But the thing is, I think also before social media wasn't blowing up like that. I believe we was watching certain channels too, TV channels that was not garbage.
Yeah,
that was
correct.
like Animal Planet, National Geographic Channel, Travel Channel, the Cooking Channel. You know, all these channels. MTV was something different back in the day.
BET and MTV, yeah.
Yeah, so it was. We grew up at a time
VH1.
that the cables was actually meant something. That had a message behind it, something like Boondocks, all that stuff like that. So we was in the golden era. It was in the golden era of the movie.
Y'all remember 106 in Park?
Hell yeah, I remember 106 in Park. I would come home every day. I would come home every day from school. I tried to make sure I get home between 4 and 5 o'clock just to watch 106 in Park. After I watched Toonami, of course. Yep. Thanks for the memories.
Yes. Even Adult Swim. We was kids watching Adult Swim. Like
Adult Swim was like
Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho, Cowboy Bebop. Yep.
I was just watching an episode of this. Well, it's a white. It was like a white show. It was like it was a mouse that was getting drunk. He was shooting people, and then he was like, it was like the stuff that he was saying would not run today. The stuff he would say, it would not run today. This generation, because
brother. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think half the TV shows we grew up watching 25, 30 years ago would ever run today.
Yeah,
these kids are too soft for it.
No, it's not the kids. It's the society that made it changes that way. I remember the people you get said joke, a humorous joke, and people didn't understand was laugh. It was a joke. Nobody didn't get offensive. Dave Chappelle shows. The Chappelle show was he was humorous about things, and and people was laughing about it, and nobody got offended about it. So
remember NIGGAR is the nigger family.
Yeah, I remember that. I was laughing my ass off.
Wait, say that again.
Oh,
wait,
Melanie,
what?
did you saw the SNL skit when he brought Silky Johnson back for the Pop the Balloon?
Yes, I did. I saw that was hilarious.
Yeah.
The Pop the Balloon one, that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
They actually got, that's a good show now to watch, like for people,
Now it's just shits and giggles.
SNL is not SNL used to be far left. Now it's going to far right now. So it's too late now. They was like attacking Trump and everything like that. But now they're attacking Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I said it's too late now. It's too late. Y'all, Mad TV. Mad TV was my favorite show. Mad TV.
Mad TV. Oh yeah.
Oh, Mad TV. Yeah. But you know what was dope too? South Park back then.
And that show still comes on 28 years later.
Crazy.
South
Park was good.
Yeah, my favorite was Chef. Rest in peace to what's his name?
Oh yeah, Chef.
Isaac Hayes.
Yes. Yep, he did play Chef. That's funny.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah.
Supposedly he has his son got a website called what's that fan service? What's the TikTok fan I forget what that website. It's like TikTok. It's like social media. And when TikTok was going to get banned, there was Virgil getting banned. Isaac Hayes' son made the app it was a black-owned app, and he was mad at people and said, "Why don't you guys come over here and invest in my app instead of just going to like another platform?" And black people respond says, "Why we got to go subscribe to pay for a subscription fee to go to your app, or why we have to go to this app?" So I was sad when our people didn't want to invest in his app, his business, his app business, because his was sensitized. I don't think his was like freedom of speech, and it was black owned, and people was like, "Well, you got white people working on your app." Like, he's the owner of the app.
Mute out. Who's that?
Yeah, somebody got a lot of noise.
J Lock.
Not you, J Lock. You good? Someone else had noise. You there?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So he's the owner of this app. He owns this app. It's just the people, his colleagues, are the ones that work with the app that's non-black. So black people got a problem with him having non-black colleagues working for him. So
black people always got a problem with something. Black people never happy. That's the crazy part. Always never want to support each other, but always have a problem. Never understood.
Because, like you said, Blue said they want free shit without paying the price of something out of your own pocket, your own money, your hard work, your own money. Why would you want free stuff that's bad? Don't you want to invest in something that you pay out of your own pocket and you are part of the ownership of the app? So you won't be something you could have a say and have your own ideas on this app. And I think that's a pretty smart idea that Isaac Hayes' son did.
Can I say something? Being that y'all said that, even like look at Section 8, what it did to generational kids. It made the kids. It made a limitation of having expectations of themselves to be more, because now kids say, well, I get my mother's Section 8 passed down to me, and when you have Section 8 you can't make so much money, so that's why everything free ain't good.
I would say that's more of a that's more of a parental and a mental issue. With the father is not around, they take on the lazy habits of their mothers. Some of their mothers, so that's more of a culture issue.
Yeah, I had to get out that mentality when I was younger. My mom be like, "Why you like this? Why you like?" I said, "I can't stay here just not doing anything. I gotta move." She was trying to coddle me like that, man. I said, "You try to trap me in this house, man. I'm not doing that. I'm not." I said,
You'll have parents, particularly mothers, that won't want their kids to do anything. They won't want their sons to do anything. They would like to raise more son husbands.
Yep. I had to get out of that. I had to get out of that early in the early age, man. I'm glad I got out of that, man.
Mel,
Huh?
you know a friend, right? I think her mother was in the project. She's still in the projects, right?
Oh, her mother, her whole family, her mother,
See
her
what I'm saying?
grandmother, her
I'm glad
husband.
you said that. Now you
Yes,
see what I'm saying? The whole family, and nobody's trying to get out of that because it's limitations. It's oh, I could sit here and have a home. It's like, oh well, I could have them pay for my home, and I could just get a little gig. I can't make too much. Now it forces them to do other things to get money. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, none of them want to work because they said, I heard one of them say, I can't get no job because if I do, I lose my Section 8. And I'm like, what?
Now you see what I'm saying?
How are you being rewarded for not working? And I'm over here busting my ass.
Because the system is designed to keep us down.
I'll say this too. I'll agree with people having Section 8 or having stamps if in a situation if they get kicked out in their parents' house, if they're trying to do something, if the kids trying to escape from a home abuse from their parents, or they have a bad situation at the house that they have no other choice and they're trying to get themselves together, I'll agree with that. They something unfortunate happened. Like for instance, like back in the day when I got kicked out in 2013, well, supposedly it was a scare tactic. I should have just went to the military and just say I should have just been on food stamps, stuff like that, and ready to get the hell up out of here. But that's the problem. It's like that, like if like a fortunate situation happened, if like somebody is trying to get themselves to like if they come from an abusive household, say if it's like and they're trying to get an opportunity to get on their own feet, or they have a program or a trade or something like that. I agree, people like that should have food stamps. Like, because a lot of people like that out here, you got some homeless kids out on the street that's like 17 years old, 60, and their parents did they wrong because they was trying to control them underneath the household and abuse them, stuff like that. So
Can I ask y'all a question? Melanie, that the people you and Blue are talking about, are they like generations of women, or do they have any men in the house?
Nah, no man. No man.
See, that's the problem right there. Because you take an example like a show. I don't want to. Maybe it's probably fiction, but it's sometimes reality. A show like Good Times. Yeah, they were poor, but the family wanted the kids to do better. The next generation wanted the father James was strict and all this other stuff. You don't have that no more. You got generations of welfare mothers.
You got men growing up like women, wearing purses.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too.
Wearing purses and putting a different name on it.
Yeah.
Feminizing the boys.
Yeah, you got too much of that.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that back when I was growing up in high school, and you seen that in around that Melody when that was happening. Boys, just get that was in the DL. You didn't expect that boy to be the
Hey,
DL?
hey,
Yeah,
yo,
they was.
I'm in the store one. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Blue.
I'm in the store one day buying sneakers, you know what I'm saying? Two dudes walk in, one got he got whatever you call it. And in my head, I'm like bugging. I'm like, what the you know what I'm saying? Like, bro. But it come from lack of I don't know what it come from.
What did he buy?
Yeah, what did he have?
No, I said I was in the store buying sneakers and two dudes walked in, you know what I mean? And one of them had like the purse or whatever the bag, like
Mm-hmm.
like for men, but I don't understand. It's like a purse. And in my head, I was just thinking, like, oh, this shit is crazy. Like, look at this. You know what I mean? And they look like regular guys, like they didn't look feminine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just had like a purse on, and I'm like, oh.
But a lot of this is being influenced by some of these rap music. When you take like Young Thug and Little Uzi,
Rocky, he be having on the purses.
Lil
Rihanna
Wayne.
said she be wearing her ASAP Rocky's purses. You know, they together. She said, "Yeah, we be wearing each other's purses."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, this is weird."
Rihanna been ran through. That's what happened. She ain't got nobody else. Ever since Chris Brown incident, she couldn't get nobody else better. So that's her fault.
Yeah, but they make a good couple and they got kids together and everything. But the fact that they both wear purses is weird as heck to me.
Imagine if their kids start wearing purses when they're older. That is.
Well, ASAP wore a dress. It was a kilt. Supposedly, he said he's part Irish or Scottish or something like that. I was like, yeah,
Excuses. You
He
know,
don't
darn
look
well that's
Irish.
the best. Right.
it was Scottish. I think it was Scottish, something like that. It was a long time ago, back in 2011. He was wearing a skirt.
He know that's a dress.
I mean, Scottish do wear kilts, but I'm just saying he don't look Scottish. Like he's half Scottish.
Supposedly, that's what he says. Like, it's for my culture. I was like, yeah, all right. But Rihanna been ran through. She been with so many non-black dudes. And then since Chris Brown incident, and then she went back to ASAP. You know, yeah, she was sleeping with Maroon 5, Coldplay. Who else? The other dude?
Middle Eastern print.
Lincoln Park.
She was with some Muslim dude, some billionaire Muslim.
Yeah, that too. And Leonardo DiCaprio.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. Rihanna. I think supposedly ain't Chris Brown suing her? Supposedly something about $8 million lawsuit.
No, he's suing the documentary that the little hit piece they try to do on him.
That still revolves with her, right?
Nah, it was some woman that was claiming she was sexually assaulted, and they dropped that case because they found out she was lying, and they try to revamp it up in a docuseries. Somebody's after Chris Brown, but he's suing for defamation.
Oh, he's counter suing. He's counter suing, basically. Yeah.
He's suing for defamation of the sexual assault, but as for because Chris Brown is not nobody knows him to be a rapist, but woman beater, yeah, but rapist, that's what they was accusing him in the documentary.
Yeah, Rihanna. Yeah, Chris Brown can't catch a break, man. Ever since that happened, he can't even catch a break. Yeah. It was that, and there's something else we want to talk about, Bill.
What happened?
It was something else that you wanted to talk about. It was something before I went to Rihanna. He said, "Oh yeah, it's been with dresses and purses." I'm gonna tell you something else. When Lil Wayne came out with he was lip locking with Birdman. It was like, "Oh no, man, that's his son right there, man. That's his child. That's a mafia thing. That's a mafia thing." I said, "Yeah, I don't think mafias lip lock each other like that." No, you went in 2 minutes. I was like, "Nah, he's juicy, dude. He got some sugar in his tank, man. People wanted to fight you. We talk about Lil Wayne back in the day. That's Lil Wayne, bro. That's Lil Wayne. It ain't like that." Yeah, all right. Sure.
If you don't want to low key talk about Birdman, could be low key the Diddy of the South.
Oh, that's gonna come. That's gonna come. But Birdman is kind of quiet though. Birdman, you don't see Birdman get in trouble like that, but I can believe that. I can believe that. Because Birdman up there too with Diddy, right? Money wise, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably
It's
one
like
of the last hip hop moguls. It's just only him and Jay-Z left as the big hit.
Oh yeah, Jay-Z. Oh yeah, he got a case on him too. He got a case on him too. I know Drake got a case on him. Drake got a case on him. He deleted. Now Drake, he's steady doing stupid stuff because he's going to do a lawsuit with Kendrick, which is stupid. He's going to sue the people that's reacting to.
He's not suing. He don't have a lawsuit with Kendrick. He has a lawsuit with the company, a record company, something. He don't have an actual lawsuit against him though.
That's stupid though, man. That's stupid.
I know, but it's not against. This is what's going on with Drake. Drake was used as a tool. He know the inside things that they was doing with him, for as like censoring other people's song and making him the top guy. So with him knowing that information, that's why he's suing them, because he feel like he's now useless to them. You get what I'm saying? You follow me?
Yeah.
So that's why he's not directly suing Kendrick. He's suing a company, the record companies, because he knows the inside bull crap because he was doing it.
But how it's so ridiculous to me.
No, all right, look. Drake was like the hottest rapper for a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
All that was designed. And so when other people come out with music, they would censor their music and keep Drake going. What I'm saying is Drake was working with these record labels knowing this information. So now when he see they not like us, he feels like, okay, y'all making him hot and now not making me hot and making my music not irrelevant and making his music relevant. That make any sense?
Yeah, he's being the camera. He's being bitter.
Yes.
But he making himself look stupid. Yeah.
No, I think he's making himself look stupid, but he also exposing something that we don't know. I mean that we're learning to know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you something too, Baloo. The reason why he's getting himself a lot of heat right now, because you know why? Because he got that allegation allegedly, which I still think he did this to this person, this other artist. He deleted X. He set up X. And the court case, his lawyer got him off the hook the first time. But now this lawsuit going on, and a guy in prison is confessing that Drake hired him, aka Champagne Poppy, which is his nickname back in the day. I know his nickname's still the same on Instagram or the social media. But he hired the goons. The goons confessed that Drake put a hit and deleted X. So they are in trial. So the trials in due process. And said, I said Drake is doing all this. So all this controversy with the diss, not like us and the suing things. So people are side-eyeing and said, probably Drake with the whole the pedo situation. They said, probably Drake did this. Because he's getting himself a lot of attention to media and platforms is getting hot. So they asked him to come back again. So I was like, I say he getting himself is getting too hot. It's getting too hot. He's getting himself a lot of attention. So it must be. So it gotta be true. It gotta be true. All right, because somebody exposed him about he's putting he's making threats and put a hit on people. It was Kanye West and who was Daylight. from Vlad TV. He was trolling, but he was also serious at the same time. So it gotta be true.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry.
You got TV in the background.
Yeah, I got distracted. And I'm kind of tired. I'm not gonna lie.
I heard you sleeping. I
heard
said,
it.
"Better
I
go
was
to bed." I know. Where you gonna come to movie night? We don't see you movie night like on Thursday.
This Thursday, if y'all have it, I'll be there. Stop by.
It's gonna be next week.
Next Thursday. Yeah, I'll definitely stop by. Show y'all some love. And everybody, make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out because we're about to end it. I'm kind of tired.
All right.
We're gonna do final thoughts though. H&M. Let's start with you, then Irby. Final thoughts, H&M.
Well, it was a good show as always.
Thank
I want to comment on that situation involving an overweight woman in the Lyft.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead and do it.
We got a little off topic with that, but I had something to say on that.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
First of all, if you over 600 pounds, what business do you have ordering a regular Uber or a Lyft in the first place? And second of all, as the driver of that Lyft or Uber, you are inclined to reject, or you are inclined to reject a ride, regardless of your reason.
Yeah, because it's your car. You're using your personal car. Absolutely, I agree.
Now, granted, I will say this though: maybe he'd have to be so blunt and say, "I can't put you in my car because you're too big." They're gonna take offense to. We can't tell women that we're overweight. Even doctors and surgeons get in trouble for telling women that they're obese or at a certain weight. So, good luck telling a female she's too fat to get inside your car.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. And
they got rid of DEI.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. What'd you say?
They got rid of DEI, so they can say freedom of speech.
Yeah, freedom of speech, my ass, shit. But he had every. I think he had every right to reject it because of the car. Because if she do get in his car, all she's gonna do is mess it up. All she's gonna do is mess up the back seat, mess up the tire because of her weight.
Yeah, mess up
and
the
Melody,
tire.
you do DoorDash or whatever. Like when you're doing Uber or DoorDash, don't they seem like a picture of the person that's coming or whatever?
Well, I do Uber Eats. I don't see any pictures, but they see my picture. Yeah, they see mine.
So you see a picture of the person, knowing that they're looking at their face, they're gonna probably be overweight. That should let you know right there. I can't take her. She'll mess up my car.
Like I said earlier, I'm the type of person I would have just canceled it. Like I would have pulled up, seen them. I wouldn't even stop. I just would have canceled it right there. Like, nah.
Yeah, I probably would have did that too.
Right?
I would have just drive.
Huh?
I would have just drove. Act like I didn't see them.
Yeah, just keep driving. That's it. Because you don't want to be mean and rude to people either. You don't want to be like, oh, you're fat. Like you don't want to do that. So yeah, I agree with that. 100%.
And then do y'all feel like that was just weight discrimination? I've heard of racial discrimination, religious discrimination. What is there such thing as weight discrimination? Like, oh, you can't do this because you're too fat, you're too overweight. Even the U.S. military has a weight limit. The police force got a weight limit. So what are we talking about here?
No, not really. The police force are getting a weight limit, supposedly.
Well, the military does.
Military, yeah.
Yeah. But I just don't think that's fair for her to actually sue because someone didn't want to put her in a car. I mean, I was talking about it earlier, the smell that a big girl will leave in your car as well. Because I actually know somebody who no one wants to put her in their car because she always smells up the seats.
Okay.
And she's as big as that lady.
Well, the smell will be a little more tolerable. I know a guy that did Uber at one point. He had a guy in his car. He was sloppy drunk and he reeked of liquor. So he can tell he was drunk.
Lou, is that you?
Yeah, I said she might even piss in your seats.
Yeah, because Lou, we know of someone.
All right. Well, you're going too far.
Okay, I won't.
You're going too far. What?
Nothing. No, he don't want me to speak of someone. But yeah, I'm not
you can speak on a situation, but you ain't got to get all detailed.
No, I wasn't gonna get detailed. I was just saying.
You was like Balloon. That's detailed.
No, I'm saying we know people who smell up seats. That's
detailed. That's being detailed. Saying we know them.
Okay, I won't do
But
that.
they don't know who y'all referring to.
Did
So it ain't too
they,
much
did they come over to
detail.
your platform and watch y'all show?
Huh?
Do these people that you know that they come over here and watch our show?
No, they don't
No.
watch it.
Yeah. You ain't say no names.
Yeah, I ain't say no names. But
Hey,
also,
this is still in the clouds.
yeah, but back in the day, you said you even met a woman that smelled a big girl. So, yeah.
You just got detailed.
What was
I
she?
could tell that story.
Yeah, tell it since we're talking about the subject.
Okay, I don't know if you guys remember the chat lines, the phone lines before all this.
Yeah, I remember. I never
Yeah,
used it, but I remember.
the party lines. Yeah, the party lines. Yeah.
Yeah. One day I met this girl from there, right? Bro, this girl came to my house. This girl stunk, smelled. She went in my bathroom, used it. Yo, it was just crazy.
Damn. Was she a big girl or a thin girl?
She was kind of big. Yeah, she was big. And it was just like, what the
You said she left the odor. Then you said she left the odor in like the
bathroom? Yeah.
no, but like when she got out the car, you smelled her.
Well, I wasn't in the car with her, so
I thought you said when she stepped out the car, you smelled the odor.
no. Cause I was on my porch when she stepped out the car, so it wasn't that bad.
I could have sworn you said,
Mm-mm.
but you said she stunk up your house, your bathroom.
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
what kind of an odor was it?
I can't remember.
It was a fat order. Fat
That
like
was
a fat
over 20
person.
years ago.
You said it was like a fat girl odor, like a. Then you
Like
said it
a
was
I know what he mean.
mildew.
you know what it was, older, like a older in the crease of your fucking legs and you pussy, just like like what
Hot
the,
damn.
like a infection odor,
That's
like
gross.
like if you stick your pencil in that sharpener, whoo wee, you desperate.
Oh,
And you know, dudes be hitting that too. They be like, "Yeah, man, I
Bro,
can't transfer that.
yo,
Yeah, man, I hit
forget all that.
that."
No, hey, look, forget all that. Nobody around, nobody see, nobody would know. Man, I know.
oh God. Mm-mm.
I know. But you know, some dudes they do things because nobody around. It's like what I mean.
Yeah.
But no, it's like nah. You gotta have some pride and dignity with yourself. Like, oh my God, nah,
Yeah,
hell no.
yeah, boo. I'm gonna let you on that, boy, because I was
Like,
like,
nah, I'm good.
I said, I'd rather go to war instead of just a fat, ugly,
Hey yo,
overweight.
you remember how what's the name was in what's that movie? Boys in the Hood, when he
Yeah.
was crying and swinging.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember
Right.
that?
Crying
Yeah,
and swinging. Okay. Mhm.
What was his name? Good King. What is it? Good when he was crying. And he was swinging.
yeah, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, he was swinging the air, crying. That's how
That's how
that
you
was.
felt. That's how you felt.
Yeah, like that shit was just smacking me in the face, like pow, pow. Like, oh, what the, who hit me? Oh shit, what the?
Damn.
No woman should smell like that. I
Hey
don't
yo,
care
you
about.
looking around like who smacked me like that? You just don't see nobody, but you see somebody.
Yeah. She need to see a gynecologist ASAP.
Yeah, that shit was like,
Smelling
ugh.
like that.
Well, whatever happened to take her as she is?
Ew. Take her as she is.
Like it seemed like her whole ass was smelling, stinking. When she opened that shit, all the funk came out. Like
Ew.
that was the feeling of it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
just going through that, ain't nowhere in heck a person could have, not me, could have sex with somebody like, oh my God, like sheesh.
Ugh. She used the bathroom, came out. You didn't say nothing. She didn't even ask for spray.
Yo,
Oh God,
I
I
was in
know she
shock.
smelled
I was
different.
just like, so when you leaving?
Didn't you say that you had somebody lie and say, "Come on, you gotta go," or something like
Hell
that?
yeah. I told my cousin, I'm like, yo, call me. You know what I mean? Like, she was like, oh, we can't chill any longer. I was like, nah. Yo, and my cousin girl, because I told you, yo, I'm keeping it real. Like, this happened. And I'm telling my cousin, I think, you know what I mean? Either I text him or something. I'm like, yo, this chick here. I'm like, yo, come around here. You gotta see her, yo. I was telling him how bad she was, and him and his girl, because it was, you know, funny. Like I said, I ain't do nothing with it, so it was like a joke. So I did something with it. I'm not gonna call people like, yo, come look at her if I did something with it. That'd be weird. So I'm like, yo, park down the block. She about to leave in a minute. Yo, you should have saw my cousin girl face. She was like, oh my, like she was looking like,
When you say she yelled out "ew" or something like that.
yeah. She said my name, like, yo, and I was just like I told you.
But why she yell out "ew" in front of that girl?
Yeah, I think it was just a reaction, like, you know, like I don't think she meant it. She didn't mean it because she's not that type of person. It just was a shock, like, ew, like, oh shit.
Oh my god! So
She was like,
she was
ew.
If one of us,
ugly and she stunk. Damn.
if one of us said that, it would have been offensive.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for her. I ain't want to, like, you know, this is like be like, yo, you know, I was just like,
Well, these are the type of women. This is why people don't want you in their car, because you are big and automatically we think you stink.
so again, I could understand where the driver was coming from, you know, in that scenario. He ain't want his car to be funky after that person got out the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're messing with his business.
Yeah, you feel me?
Normalize telling people that fat people they stink.
Huh?
I don't think so.
Normalize telling fat people they stink, he said.
In that case, all of us men going to hell.
Yeah, you know they're not gonna deal with that.
Go swagging, boy.
They might try to sue you.
But yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. So, anybody else have anything on that?
Oh,
he wins the case. I can say that. I hope he wins the case.
Me too.
He may have some odds stacked against him, but I hope he wins the case. When they realize that, oh, this is messing with his business, the car could have, like you said, stunk up. The car could have broke down. It would have been messing with his business. Now, what they could call him out on
broke down.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Angela C said she went through something like that with a homegirl of hers. I guess her car broke down trying to give a big girl a ride. Never again. Salute to you, Angela C. You're still back there listening.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to go through that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can't put your car at risk like that.
Low riders for real. Low riders for real.
Oh my god.
Give a whole new meaning to the term low rider.
Low rider is different. All different.
Oh my goodness.
Low rider for real. Whole different meaning for a whole low rider. That people in the back.
Except this car not gonna be bouncing. The car not gonna be bouncing in the air or anything like that.
Yeah, man.
Bring shame back.
Melody, are you? My father thought is Melody. Are you going to keep frequently doing these lives, or are you going to come like you usually do, like you did last 2 years ago, or last year, like you kept on being live every Saturday or every Friday or Sunday?
I'll try as much as I can, but I'll be busy. So
yeah, like 5 or 6 jobs like a Jamaican.
Yeah, so it'd be hard for me. I'll be busy, but I can try.
You gotta
at least
try that. Do it.
Huh?
You gotta do it because guess what your algorithm be up. You got like 2,000. You gotta, go back into it. You gotta get your algorithm up because everybody's algorithm is coming back up. Algorithm is getting back up. Everybody like Edward Anderson, Mr. Z, they had like 10,000 subscribers. They getting like live They get like, they get like 160 people. It used to be like 70 people they have live. Now it's 160 people now. So the algorithm is changing for people for low platformers. So that's why I said keep doing it so people could come by and see what you're doing.
Yeah, Game Changer was telling me he gets people again because remember his got low, his algorithm, but he's back. So yeah, maybe I'll try to do at least 2 shows a week for now.
All right.
At least, but I wanted to give you guys something, and here we are.
Bring back Killing Them Sweet.
Yeah, that'll be back too. Everything.
Kill Swag be back. Need to be crack up. Him and Baloo up here. Him and Baloo be have to be cracking up here. Kill Swag especially.
Yeah, they funny. They real funny.
I don't want to hear no more shows about people's sizes.
Oh, you don't want to?
Wait, what?
He don't want to talk about big people no more. He said.
At least not when Game Changer's around.
That's what he said. He was like, yeah, he don't want to. He told Game Changer he don't want to do the big shows no more. The big people. Because Game Changer love hiking on big.
I believe y'all could do so much better.
Oh, me and Game Changer shows, yeah.
Yeah, y'all cover the same thing. Talking about weight after a while.
What you eating on, man? It sounds pretty good with all that snacking.
Some trail mix.
Trail mix.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good. Mm-hmm.
Hey, trail mix is only good if you have hangovers. If you drunk.
I never knew that.
All right, listen, guys. It's getting late. I'm tired.
All right.
Any final thoughts before I go? Anybody want to have any last words?
No, I'm out.
Salute to you. Salute to you. Sweet melody. Love what you're telling me. The way you kill it, it's a felony.
Hey, I appreciate that. Well, good night, H&M. And
salute to Blue. Do what it do. Always kicking with his YouTube crew.
Oh, I love it. All right, y'all. So thank you for coming. Thank you for all the people who showed me some support, showed me some love. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for that super chat that I got. I appreciate it. And I will be trying to come back at least twice a week. I might give y'all another show. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But yeah, today was definitely checkmate night. Me and Game Changer did checkmate in the beginning, and then me and Blue did some Blue TV. So you got 2 in 1. You got checkmate and you got Blue TV. So I will see you guys on the next show. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe I'll surprise you guys. But oh yeah, whoever is not on my Instagram, follow me on IG. Follow me on IG, y'all. I will be putting a link to my IG in my description so you guys can follow me there, because I might start doing lives. I might do live shows on Instagram. Who knows? You never know with me. You never know what you'll get. But thank you everybody for coming, and good night. Peace. Oh, hit the like button on your way out too, guys. Make sure you hit the like button and share if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Leak better take off. Leak.